Good evening, everyone. We are here for Low Kick Online, April, the month of April. I am Gosuda, and I am joined by...
Yushichi, hello, good evening, nice to see everyone.
Yeah, it's been a while, every month. I look forward to Midwest. Pretty fun region to watch, pretty rare region. So we're gonna commentate this one together, like usual. And I think we have 13-ish around there, sub 16, but you know.
Yeah, I think we have 13, which is, I think, pretty healthy considering the state of the game right now.
Yeah.
Not everybody's enthusiastic about playing online, but it's always nice to see our regulars come out and show the support. Speaking of support, we peeped in there. I'm squinting my eyes here. It looks like we almost have $80 in the pot, $79.50. Really killing it on the match arena, right? Yeah, maybe I should have. I am Midwest after all. Maybe I should have hopped in there.
Yeah, you should have hopped in there and got some of the money that you put in back. The lovely money.
Indeed.
That you put in back.
So we have 4Chains who dropped $30.50 in there. I dropped $25. Cal Defense Trader, who is in our bracket, dropped $10.50. Same with Giuseppe. Low Kick eSports, as per usual, dropped in $50. You can see many of the other lovely people who have used our coupon codes to donate a little bit to the pot. So if you're interested in donating for our players tonight, please do. I'm sure they would be very excited to get a little bit extra. We have our coupon code LKOAPR for April, because that's this month. 21U. You can do that. Sign in to contribute, complete our sponsor quests, and give our players some support. Speaking about our players, it looks like our second player has appeared in the lobby. Up next here, we're going to have Stopwatch versus Ragnar.
Yeah, so these two, because I don't commentate the beginner LKO stuff, but I watch it and give the beginners feedback via an Evernote or some text format. But I get to watch them, not like super thoroughly, but whatever I do get to see on stream, I try to give them as much help. And Stopwatch is a Biakia player, but they're hovering Lawn. But I know Ragnar plays Wagner, so they're probably gonna lock that in. Yeah.
So we have the clear faded matchup.
Yeah, the cover matchup.
Oh, okay. This is a button check.
Okay,
I was mistaken here.
Right,
it's still possible for Stopwatch to decide to play Lawn, but we're gonna get a button check here.
Yeah. So these two for sure. I think like the biggest thing that I would do is Wagner, even though I don't try to harp on it for like beginners. Like get that like sometimes execution and combos are a little difficult, but I don't think Wagner combos are like the most hard thing. And her combos are very important actually because she does, especially in this variation, doing both the strip route, even though it might be a little advanced, but especially the corner carry DMV route is like pretty much mandatory. Even at a beginner level. Stopwatch plays Biakia. My biggest thing for them was that it's not, even though there is no right way to play air quotes, Biakia is not really a character that like thrives from jumping around, doing webs and stuff. He's definitely the I hold 4, I walk back, press 2B, footsies, I'm nice. The character.
Yeah.
Right?
5A into 5 million damage and I win,
Yeah. So it looks like the button check is over, and we shall see. But yeah, it's always nice for me because I'm the type of person who like tries to remember what kind of advice I give to most players. And it's really nice to see beginners participate in the non-beginner tournament. It really helps them like gauge themselves, and he is hovering Lawn, and it is it.
He finished it with Lawn. I wonder if he's been practicing in the off time, because I definitely remember seeing the Biakia before. I'm always happy to see more Lawn representation. I mean, both of us are quite familiar with the capabilities of this character in certain hands. So I'm always interested to see what other people's interpretations are.
Yeah, that move is a pretty good round start, although I believe it's 14 or 15 frames, so while it is good, versus Wagner can be not so great.
Yeah, but that was a very good start. 3,300 on the confirmed. Landrakia actually has even better whiff punish with the 2B. So Stopwatch is
Unfortunately, drops the 3C part of the combo, and then he's gonna get EXCP or regular DP ender. Yeah, the force function. It's not gonna kill. It does no damage.
So Wagner's jumping, but oh, that was okay.
No!
So in the future, oh my goodness, force function. In the future, Ragno is going to want to know that the counter hit downs will allow you to pick up for a combo after that. But we got another round start. Oh, that was cheeky little reset there.
Yeah. So the biggest thing, the other thing is Londriga's force function DP comes out in 13 or 14 frames, I believe. So even on that CS flash we saw before, it's not gonna come out in time. It's too slow. Like while Londriga does have a 1-button DP, it comes out incredibly slow and has no throwing pull. Yep. Okay, nice corner. He has him in the corner.
So he's gonna have. Oh, okay.
Nice
caught him pressing something.
Yeah. Get off me.
So cycle to stopwatch, but he gets whiff punished, technically wish punished by the dash C.
Yeah, dash C again, round start from Lon. Typically, oh okay, nice bait, but backdash to bait it, so he doesn't get a punish. Unfortunately, force function again. Is 1-1 DPs like BB tag.
Yeah.
Yep,
oh,
yeah.
anti-air 4C like that. That was very good.
Nice whip punish. Yeah, that move is Londriga 4C is in my opinion his best move. Next to 5B. Like 5BB is the second best.
I agree with that. I think 5A is also quite good. Oh, if he only waited, that would have been the perfect time. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ragnar has one more chance, basically.
Yeah, he gets 2B, 10 frames, I believe. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Ragnar doesn't know, but the Londriga force function, they can press the follow-up, but if you block the first part, the follow-up comes out with in 14 frames. There's a 14 frame gap, so it doesn't matter. Any character other than Wald and Merc can press 5C and always get counter hit confirmed, like 5C or 2C and get counter hit confirmed. Yep. Basically, like every time. So whenever you block Londriga force function, you should always just smash 2C or 5C, or whatever your best target is within 13 frames. But I'm pretty sure Ragnar doesn't know. So yeah, goes for a TRM. Maybe a little overzealous. Maybe he's not scouting the. I don't believe Sunwatch is OSing. So
yeah, definitely.
He baited. Yeah.
So debuff has been applied, but he still slides in for the charge FF. Yeah, there we go. Left too much of a gap, so he got force function. Okay, that was a good jump.
Yeah, I would really like to see Ragnar just do true block strings, or just like
what a bait, but almost okay. There we go. 2C slips in.
Yeah, I would like to see Sunwatch do that's minus. Yeah, okay, yeah,
that's
minus. Yep. I believe it's -6, so yeah, Sunwatch did pick the first minus. Yup, and
there we go.
Again, yeah, there it is. It doesn't have throwing ball, even though it's a DP. But it's a DP without throwing ball, so you can't throw it. Yup, there it is.
Yeah, got the bait too. Yeah. So Londriga in trouble here. Oh my god, EXP through the 5BD. That was extremely good from Ragnar, and gets himself on the board.
Yeah, okay. And character select, stopwatch says no. We're going to character select, and I'm gonna pick Biakia.
Yeah. Giuseppe mentions a Rekka punish. He actually threaded the needle after the hop Rekka and pressed 2A before the other Rekka started to come out. And that interrupted stopwatch's, I think, retaliation. That was really interesting. It's always cool to see like what sort of like raw reactions newer players have. Because like I feel like you kind of lose that as you start to understand the logic of the game.
Yeah.
So it's always cool seeing stuff like that. But
you start to explore the game in like 1 or 2 specific avenues rather than like a newcomer's perspective or twist on it, because they don't know any better. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that.
Fantastic DP and the dash under. Okay.
Combos probably need work in the future, but they work for now.
Yeah, perfectly applicable now. Stopwatch, I think could run into some problems if Ragnar gets to start his offense. I think a big part of the success that Stopwatch had with Lon was that he had access to a reversal, and without meter, Biakia definitely does not have that. Although he has access to his reversals right now. Oh my!
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's gonna be big funny. Or Or, oh, 5A punish. Probably not the best. Definitely could get 60 or 5A.
Ooh.
Oh, no, okay, no DP. Maybe scared that the bun's too far, but Biakia has extended her boxes on everything. Pretty much.
I really like Ragnell's patience, kind of waiting for Biakia to try to do something just like that. Yeah.
Okay.
If he uses his normal combo, yeah, that's gonna kill on the last hit. And Ragnell sitting at set point. What an adjustment.
Oh, nice backdash. I mean, nice backdash. Yeah, you see, I like Ragnall's patience here. Like, he likes to backdash and jump away, which is fine. Maybe the jump away not so much, but like, if you're gonna backdash to full screen as Wagner, okay, nice to be. If you're gonna backdash to full screen as Wagner, okay, DP back. If you're gonna backdash to full screen as Wagner and your opponent isn't gonna chase you, one of Wagner's biggest strengths in that position is to just take a buff, like mainly shield or sword, or both. If you're greedy enough, you can take both. Doesn't have meter, you can't do anything there, sir. Okay, combo, yes, yeah, DP. That's it. You can tech forward, I believe.
Yeah,
but,
stopwatch maybe not too familiar. 5B worked, but there was nothing there. Yeah, CS, yeah. So Ragnar was showing his intentions a little bit too much with the CS after that. I think he understands the extension point, but it's usually better to... Oh, what a dash punish!
Hold on, reset!
It's usually better to use a special that you know is minus before using your CS instead of doing it off the normal. Okay, with punish with 5C, very good.
Well, got a throw. He doesn't have 100 meter yet. Okay,
yeah, but I think it's close.
No,
yeah, this should be the kill right here.
Yeah, this is the combo that I know does what. Drill, air series, air drill, EX drill, DP. Yep. And that's it. And
perfect ending. Yep. I think I would have expected Stopwatch. My assumption was that Stopwatch had a little bit more experience, but sometimes I think like even players that you might have a little bit more experience than have ways to surprise you. Like we saw really good space control, I think, from Ragnar. He stood back and waited when he needed to. We saw a lot of like dash lows getting threaded in where Stopwatch wasn't really ready to like have that happen to them. And then, you know, everything just kind of ran away after that. I thought that was super cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe not quite the highest level that we're accustomed to seeing, but you can definitely see how the players' gears are turning when they're interfacing with things that they're not familiar with. Because I'd happen to assume that Ragnar probably doesn't have a whole lot of Wandrake experience.
It's pretty rare character, to be honest.
It's true. Biakia, not so much. That character is a little bit more common.
Pretty common, especially if you play PC net play. You know, there's one particular one out there. You know.
Yep, in the southeast region.
So...
Up next, we're gonna have Bobbert Bojo, who I believe plays Phonon from Wisconsin.
I'm not sure the state, but they did win the first beginner bracket, I believe. If I remember correctly. I didn't really have much advice for them particularly, other than the normal advice that I give most players who are like reaching intermediate level, which is you have to look at the grid cycle more. Grid-based decision making is like a very important barrier for mid-level players to understand before they get to like high mid-level, or can even like try to break into high-level play. So yeah, that's like the biggest thing that I give. That's like the biggest advice I give to any player when they're approaching intermediate level. It's like you really have to start paying attention to grid now. The earlier you start paying attention to grid in general in uni, like you'll succeed earlier. Even though it's more of a headache in the beginning, it'll pay out. It'll pay out later, for sure.
So we are waiting on Bobbert, who was incorrectly logging in the password for the room, but Wish went ahead and spoiled the room for everybody involved. We'll probably have to change that. This matchup is actually a matchup that I wanted to do some study on. I haven't quite had the time to do a dive on this, but Phonon versus Akatsuki is a pretty interesting matchup, I think. I thought it to be close to even in ST. I think I was a little misguided on that, but it's definitely a better matchup in Clear. Hanamura is not an Akatsuki that I've seen before, So I'm interested in seeing what they know.
That's a patience here already. Okay, assault J4BE with 2A. Will should he get before. Yep, air movement. Needs to be careful with the jump C increase. If that gets shielded, you and I know exactly what that means. It means death.
Oh,
whoa!
That was a 2-2A there. Decided to use the light version. I think Hanamura is probably not quite akin to the air actions that Phonon has and that Bobert is, I think, pretty well known for doing. So we will see. I honestly think he might kind of get poked to death by that.
Yeah, this airstring that Bobert's doing is literal death. If that jump C increase gets shielded, it gets like minus 20 to 30 depending on how high it is.
Ooh, that was a good parry.
Right.
Yeah, in addition to that, Akatsuki can parry a lot of the projectile portion of that as well. So it's not quite advised. Oh my god, it hit there!
No!
That was almost a really sick confirm. Got air unblockable by the geyser.
Oh, nice! Oh, I don't know if you can pick that up. Maybe it was like dash to C, dash to C.
No.
I'm not a Akatsuki master.
Even on counter hit, J2C is just a knockdown. If he did ICJ6C, of course, then the world is your oyster at that point. But it looked like Hanamura was getting adjusted to the timing of Bobert's attacks, but maybe not quite to the tactic of how to defeat what he's doing.
Yeah, so I mean, most likely it's just a lot of the spawn stuff that Bobert is doing is very susceptible to shield. Like, you know, shield all those projectiles with a ton of grid.
Oh, very good shield there.
Yeah, nice shield there. It's while if you're a new player, certain things might just be foreign to you. You don't know how to deal with it, and the game system mechanics actually allows you to deal with a lot of things. Not directly.
Good job. Yeah. So I think we're gonna see a lot of that. That's a hard combo, even if you know that it's going to happen. Okay, very good Tatsu. Yeah. So I like Hanamura's patience, but again, not quite comfortable with the answers yet.
Yeah, an air shield will go incredibly long way. This thing is incredibly.
Yep.
4K. One of those, a ton of damage. Even an SC and a crit. She does even more damage.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice. Good pickup. I think that works maybe a bit better on counter hit compared to normal hit. Oh, uh-oh. This is a confirm. Oh, no, not quite. Yeah. So air shielding is, like you mentioned, air shielding is a very good answer to that. Although I think applying air shield is definitely like past advanced. I think that's kind of like expert level, like really being able to conceptualize, because like just air shielding makes sense, but kind of like what it means and what you do afterwards. Like for Akatsuki here, you probably would like if I were to air shield in that scenario, is like air shield falling JB or something like that. But like we talked about before, there are a couple different ways that he could have approached that scenario. You know, stay in shield. He did try 6C, didn't try far 5C as an anti-air for closer attacks. But shielding and parrying and things like that were all fine solutions.
I don't think air shielding, at least I don't believe I said air shield, but if you just stand shield the jump C, she dies. If you shield the fireball or the geyser hits, it's free grid.
Yep.
Shitatsu is projectile invuln, correct? So if she's coming down at you in an angle, you actually could probably Shitatsu.
Yep.
Especially if she's doing it over and over again. But yeah, the biggest thing is shielding to get grid in those type of situations is like pretty much like mandatory.
Yep.
Trying to challenge those strings can be definitely difficult, especially as Glacie. While he probably does have callouts that he could do, shielding is generally just like the most like go-to answer.
Oh, Glacie is here.
And Glacie is here.
Yep. So we will get yeah. So we will see Glacie versus Cal up next. Glacie is a Phonon from Michigan. Cal is a Yuzu that a lot of us are familiar with. they won the first new player or beginners bracket for Midwest Uniclear. So I'm interested to see how that's going to go. I know that Michigan's area doesn't have a whole lot of phone-on players. Glacie is actually Miller's student. Fun fact, Miller 2B. Another name that if you're familiar with the Midwest community, maybe not online, that's definitely a name that pops up, but that is his protege. So I'm very interested to see. This is a matchup that was like a really interesting matchup in ST. And I think because Phonon is a lot more rare of a character in Clear, we haven't quite been able to see what sort of developments Phonon players have made for Yuzu with her new tools. So I'm interested to see how that will go.
Yuzu definitely didn't change like at all. She got like a decent like never used it anyway. So she hasn't like changed her character. Phonon definitely has changed her character. I think the biggest thing is that probably
Very good dash block underneath the Yuzuriha.
Yeah. Oh, okay, trying to corner steal crack? Maybe. Okay, yeah. CS. Oh no, delay. Wow, no CS.
Yeah, very surprised that she got away with no CS there. Okay. Deep dash. Dagger. Really like that from Glacie. Probably gonna spin some meter on this, I think. No. Okay.
Corner steal.
Yo, corner steal.
It's no longer P1 or P2 corner only. She can steal corner in both in the CLR now.
Yep.
It wasn't removed, they just gave it to her in both sides of the corner.
Almost certainly, I'd have to imagine that Cal is not particularly familiar with a more experienced Phonon. We do have Bobbert who applies some different tactics, I think, than Glacie does. So good dash blocks against the slashes. You probably want to shield a little bit more. You don't want to. You don't want Yuzu to control the cycle here. There's actually not a whole lot of threat. Ooh, and a wonderful dash 2B to catch.
Kyle actually does have to be very careful about exiting stance at +1 and trying to re-enter, because Phonon's 4B is, I believe, 15 or 14 frames, and Yuzu Bisaki is 17 frames, and +1 is going to be 16. So in this matchup, Yuzu actually can't just be like, I'm going to exit stance and re-enter it anyway. You can't do anything. Oh wait, no, you're Phonon. You actually can do something. So I don't know how much matchup knowledge or frame down knowledge Glacie has, but yeah, run up 2C, very good. But a very important part about this matchup is that like it happened in NorCal Regionals 2019, Tari versus Glacie Grand Finals. Tari literally just did like block string, rebeat up back into TKJ6C and just low crush the absolute hell out of Glacie. Glacie just died. Because Glacie would press 2B or 2C every time and he would just get low crushed by 6C.
Yeah, Glacie I think happened to drop the IW input more than likely, but still picks it up by safe dropping, quote unquote, into the throw for the kill. Glacie up 1-0. Oh yeah, very good call out on the air. Oh.
Yeah, nice shield, nice to see. It's gonna be a little far, he's gonna do a flip. Okay, went for the corner. Yeah, he canceled early, but it's okay. He's going for the corner combo.
Oh, tried to dash QB. Yeah, but unfortunately got clipped by the IHN. And then there's the low.
Oh, yeah, that was a whiff punish. There's still recovery. Not death, but choose not to spend meter counter.
Fireball. Probably a mistake on the input.
Yeah.
Glacie does play with the Smashbox also. For those who are not aware, she does play on a different input method. I'm not sure how much. Oh, what an amazing check with the 4C. Or 4B, yeah, correct. Okay.
Oh, and yeah, up backing at that mid range as Yuzu is very, very scary versus Phonon. Phonon 4B and Phonon Geyser are very good at catching Yuzu trying to up back at this specific range.
Didn't quite get the pickup. High counter probably was also trying to Geyser, but it didn't come out in time.
Yeah, I don't even know if Geyser would hit from that range. It's pretty far.
It tracks, and that sword does have a pretty big hurt box as well. Oh man.
Nice cycle.
I honestly think one of the big differences in this set so far, because like this set is pretty close.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, nice.
Up back, jump 60. You're gonna run up and press a low. No problem. Easy low cut.
So, guess for game? Oh! Yeah,
Up back smash.
Okay, good,
More
good.
smokes and mirrors. Nice patience by Glacie here, but time is
Glacie's
ticking.
running out of time. So
Yeah,
cycles
this is-
here, you have to make a play.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
done.
this is done.
It's
Not
done
enough
deal.
time.
No
Not
time.
enough time.
Yeah, done deal. No time.
So the big difference here, I think, even in that first game where Glacie was able to win, shielding. Shielding is so important against Yuzu. You have to make them sweat from just sitting there and bottling you full screen. You have to make them make a decision. So like the grid swing could have been a lot more drastic had Glacie shielded even one time in that scenario.
Yeah, shielding the softies and the stance splashes are really important.
Okay.
Okay. That pattern that Kao is autopiloting the stance jump up back and falling to B, that can die to 4B. 4B is like a pretty important button.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little slow for Phonon, but I mean, Kao is using a move that's slower, so there's no reason why Glacie can't use.
Ooh.
Yeah, +1 there.
You also potentially can start. Oh, okay.
Overhand.
I would also like to see Glacie maybe jump at distance as well, because like Kao is definitely using 236B to check a surprising amount of times for a character that has the ability to thread a projectile through that window from neutral ground.
Yeah, so yeah, like forward jump or neutral jump into falling fireball is definitely okay. Definitely not there for me.
Yeah.
Not on the ground.
Okay, but that was a very good poke out side switch.
Oh, the cycle
Used oh, okay. JCS maybe? Oh my goodness. What? Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely one chance. Glacie got Kao in the corner. And that was definitely one chance. Oh, falling out the up back round star. Definitely could have got punished for that.
Extended string. There we go.
Okay, falling elbow. Okay, nice shield. Gets clipped by TC though. Gets hit by assault.
There's the assault. So this is another strong start for Kao. Well, actually, the damage differential isn't that high. Glacie is going to have to make a play though. Shield there.
Yeah, I like the 4B attempt. Definitely switching the neutral here. It's an overhead.
Yep. Okay.
4B.
Yeah, so got clipped there.
Although Kao definitely most likely could have scarfed that, like parried it.
Yeah.
But
Oh!
2-1 for A or 2-1 for B is actually like not a bad answer. I believe it comes out like 9 frames or something. I remember
It is
like
9.
yeah.
LTP likes to use that against dash top 2 against the Katsuki.
Not death, not death. No, not
Yeah,
death.
miscalculated.
Okay,
Maybe CBO might.
Maybe, but I don't think he has enough meter. He had enough meter to do super IW. That's why.
Yeah. So again, Glacie's in a position where she needed to make something happen and was too passive. And for that, Kao will continue through the bracket. Really, I think like the difference for Glacie in this set was shielding and kind of missing the timing to make a play. Everything else seemed fine. I mean, obviously, it seemed like she wasn't too familiar with the matchup, but if she goes back and watches the VOD, those are like 2 things that I think would help her significantly against Phonon in the future.
I think like the biggest things is like at the mid range, if Phonon has 100 meter or CS, you really can't like afford to like try to jump.
Yeah.
Like, because if you like B Geyser with 100 meter leads to full confirm, like almost 4k damage, and then B Geyser with CS is also like 4k full confirm, right? So that's why CS is very important, because once you get into that mid range and she exits stance, like the threat of B Geyser CS or B Geyser meter makes it so that Yuzu really is just like terrified in general of that option. And then yeah, 4B definitely is like pretty important. And then Kao's doing like a good job of doing like, you know, up back like jump 6C to like, you know, crush like
low,
dash like 2B dash 2C. It's really important. But yeah, definitely 4B he probably needed to press more, and definitely like more geysers. And I think Glacie had to like jump forward sometimes in neutral, like just jump forward falling fireball, because if Yuzu does B Saki or the horizontal long slash and you jump at the right time, that's a lot of recovery. Like she can't really like recover out of that. I mean like.
Yeah.
So like you sometimes get a punish or you just like get in on her and then like it's time to like start pressure. Like.
Yeah. So we will see Cal again in another similarly evenish matchup. Shining Sphere defeated Play Guy 2-0 in the first round. So we will see perhaps another low kick online classic between Cal Defense Trader and Shining Sphere. We got Yuzu Orie this time around.
Yeah, this matchup is I mean it's probably 5-5. Like I think it's like pretty even.
Yeah. One more point that I think I happened to notice when we did see Dash Rekka come out, or Dash 214X from Glacie, that might have been a additional call out on a teleport jump versus doing like, you know, 2C or 2B. But that set was that, and this set is this. We'll see what Shining Spear is going to bring to the table. Nice up back JC, checking that space, only to get counter hit by an up back slash.
Yeah,
so the first real hit. Go ahead.
Thrust is very important in this matchup, but thrust can also lead to your death as Orie. If you're not patient, now you're nice. Yeah, 2C has a trillion recovery. So even if you assault over, you get a punish. Yeah, with CS, thrust is. Yeah, 3B. Yep. Oh, okay. ADP could have worked. Oh, I think it was BDP. ADP would have led to a combo, I believe. But, hello. Oh.
Okay. Tried a fancy extension since he had near corner. These are really dangerous jumps right there.
Yeah, those are dangerous, especially when Orie with cycle. Once you're out of slashes and you're on the way down, there's no reason for her not to thrust CS you every time. Okay, nice grip break throw. And it's not death, but life lead is now Cal. He'll pop. Stun meter, perhaps? No, he's gonna take knockdown. Just dagger. All back to see whiff.
Oh, it hit him at the end. Okay. Oh, I think he tried to dash to keep corner, but Cal ended up teching over. Okay. So this could, oh my goodness, okay, that would have been death. Scary Divine Thrust, but that CS really showed the intention. That was scary. Oh my god, Cal.
Oh my god, oh, could have EX cancelled the thrust on whiff into Persona, and potentially could have killed Cal, but perhaps didn't know. Actually no, she didn't have meter, never mind.
Yeah, no meter from Shining Spear.
Yeah.
I think that's precisely why they tried to make EX thrust work. Unfortunately, a little bit too slow on the JC. Okay, yeah. With CS, but that was a fantastic back jump.
Yeah, even though this matchup might not look risky, I definitely played it a lot versus Frozen Core and Smart Steer when I was learning Yuzu. With punishing, getting my Saki with punished by thrust and then also with punishing thrust is a very important thing here.
Yeah.
But neither player is like playing at the spacing to bait the whiff on either side. So we should see that. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah. I think what Shining Spear can do, like definitely Cal is winning in the neutral, and when you look at this matchup and you haven't played it a lot, one might think that it is Yuzu favored. But like I think Shining Spear needs to use like different like attack avenues, like mainly from like the air. Like full jump, assault jump C is very good. Like Persona forward falling jump C is very annoying for Orie to deal with. I mean Yuzu to deal with. Like if all you do. If all you do as Orie in this matchup is look to thrust and dash block on the ground, it's very easy for Yuzu to keep you out. Like, extremely easy. Like, you have to be willing to jump and like, okay, nice play. Nice play. Yep, like something like that is good. Maybe with a jump C or a 2-1-4.
Oh, yeah, 2-1-4A I think is the missing avenue from Shining Spear here.
Oh, that was close. Oh, yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, and when you have CS and Orie, you can't. It's really easy to get baited into thinking you can just CS thrust.
Oh yeah.
Definitely have to be careful about that too. Gets thrown
into the corner. So Kyle really kind of running away with this round, even though the resource diff. That classic assault. The resources were pretty similar, and there was enough time for Shining Spear to fight out of that, but unfortunately, Shining Spear not really able to make anything happen right now. Yeah, like you've mentioned before, it seemed like the main point of offense seems to be just like dash block and thrust. And so Kyle is really choosing the avenues that he wants to defend from, like pretty comfortably, I would say.
Yeah, it's extremely easy. Wow, run up CS and then sees the... Wow. Okay.
Think
Yeah.
we're gonna see some meter on this? Probably not, right?
Probably not. No. Okay, nice. EX, yeah, Sacred Arrow. Okay, takes the mid-screen positioning to put her back to the corner, but it is Yuzu, so she could, your screen space is my screen space at any given point.
I really like the slow block string there.
Nice,
Oh, but there we go. We finally have it. Okay.
You have to take it to the skies versus Yuzu sometimes. You have to. Nice grid break. It was green shield, but still overhead grid break. And this is now has 200. Okay,
oh, that was very close to. Oh my goodness.
Us, no, can't up there. You're dead.
Yeah, you're definitely dead. That is going to be a 2-0 win for Cal. Made sure to do Yaichirin so he could IWEX at the end. But didn't need it because of the mail-off state.
Yeah, I think like so one of the biggest things about playing against Yuzu is because I played her for a good amount of time. And I played that match a lot. It's actually very annoying if you just sit, especially if you have the life lead, or if you're a character that can play slow, can afford to play slow, is just literally go to 80% screen range, because Yuzu's very good at controlling wherever she is to 75% of her in front of her. Yuzu actually really hates it if you stand out of her Biakia range, her long horizontal slash. She really hates it. She does not want to whiff that move. She wants to keep you at like 65 to 75% screen distance because she wants to tipper you with her sword every time. Like ideally, honestly. So if you walk out of that range and just tap concentrate, and she whiffs that, you just get a lot of grip blocks and stuff like that. You force the Yuzu to like dash block to keep the tipper range, and when she does that, that's when you can like meet her halfway, and like play like, because she has to come up to you because she wants to keep you in her optimal range. So when you walk out of it, she's gonna like dash in, and then you like, whenever you think she's gonna dash in, you can dash in as well. You can assault, you can do a bunch of other stuff. Like, it doesn't look like footsies, but it's footsies.
Yeah, I think maybe the large part of it too is Yuzu, especially I think if Yuzu is played properly, she slows down the game so much that it frustrates people trying to make normal plays, but like the way that you approach that character is entirely different. Like if that game goes down to 20 seconds or 30 seconds, you're not inherently losing when you're doing that. You're making it as difficult as possible for Yuzu to get something for free.
Oh, yeah.
And if she's sitting and waiting, and especially if you're able to get a cycle lead or best case scenario a life lead, it means that she has to make more risky plays in order to do something to you. And that's something that a lot of players I think are uncomfortable with, myself included sometimes. You know, I'm sitting here with Akatsuki, and instead of thinking like, okay, I'm gonna play this until 30 seconds, I just have to make sure that I'm not losing too much life, I'm like, let me in! Let me in! I'm so tired of this, let me jump! But that's not really the way that you have to approach that, I think.
Yeah, so yeah, what you just said is also correct, and for people watching, you need to understand, or if you don't believe what I'm about to say, you should play Yuzu for yourself. It is incredibly stressful when the time is 40 seconds and neither side has touched each other. Because as Yuzu, if you get touched and you get put in the corner, now you have whatever time the combo took. You have to get out of the corner pressure, and then you have to get the life lead back. Yuzu really, time is not Yuzu's friend. Time is Yuzu's best friend and also her worst friend. Like real fast.
Could be my angel or you could be my devil, as the old meme goes. But we're going to see another very familiar matchup for Havard, at least. I believe Wish is also in this bracket, having defeated Bobert Bojo. So we might see Havard versus Wish, another classic. But we'll see how he does against Home Z.
Oh, nice. Nice dash block into far by B, and then Home did a round start just to and Havard is already... Oh, nice!
Tried to get the side switch, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Nice dashes. So I think, especially in this scenario where Havard has a bunch of resources and Holmes is more inclined to bust out with lows, while you have CS, there's almost nothing stopping you from tossing. Like, you should be tossing. But that was a very good start to a defense. Needed to delay it a little bit more. Fireball gets hit by Sword Car.
That's one of the biggest things versus Kotsky that a lot of people struggle against, especially if they're Kotsky eligible and knowing what buttons you like to mash out with. If they know you just only like to mash out with lows, they're just gonna like toss you every time. You're gonna get low pressure every time, you're gonna be like, why am I losing? You're like, they're tossing low pressure. That's why you gotta press mid.
Big mid.
And honestly, it has a big mid.
It's true. Uh-oh.
Alright, nice.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, no 60 punish! Or dash C, put a dash C as well.
Yeah. You can actually also just dash far 5B to put the pressure on people.
Yeah,
Yep. Made sure to spin CS so you didn't have to spin meter. So this means round start Tatsu or round 2 Tatsu is a big life swing if it happens. Oh, big mid alert. We got the 5B coming. So Nanase is going to have to be a little bit careful. You can parry that fireball.
Parry, like fireball okay against Kotsky can be very awful. 2B or 2C is running out to play. Probably 3C missing.
Yeah. So, it's yes. Yeah, that's unfortunate for him though. Okay. Oh, tried to sumo that. Okay, but this is the last chance for Holmes. You can't shoot a fireball. Parry. Oh, no IW, but it didn't need it.
Yeah.
I think Tatsu, if you just did parry B Tatsu IW, that probably was going to kill. That does like 2,500, which isn't a lot, but is enough in that scenario. Nevertheless, Havard takes the first game.
So I think, I don't know, I haven't seen Havard play in like a month. Like, but it seems like, at least their trigger finger, although they haven't been on the defense.
They're very long so far.
Very long, but it seems like his willingness to chill out a bit on defense is maybe there. Yeah, I say that, but then he gets reversed.
Yeah, Havard has been active in a different way. Nice, very good DP. So, I know Endeavor mentioned it in the chat, but I think he had some pretty sage advice. You don't really backdash against Nanase. Her lows are a little bit too long for you to want to do that. Nice air for 5A. Oh, wow, you okay? Glacie?
Counter, so it doesn't matter. Combo time, leader for sure. Spinning 200. Nope. She's not to carry.
Yeah, this one's awkward. You have to do IC5. See? Oh, yeah, that does combo and counter hit, but Havard wasn't quite ready. That was still a dangerous fireball from Holmes.
Oh, yeah, that's punishable. The sword card got there too late. Need to get there earlier. So the fireball.
No, you see Tatsu there, yeah.
No!
Uh-oh. IW, I think? Do you have a confirm for this? No, that would have killed. It still didn't matter, though. Yeah, up back fireball and up back general, I think, in the corner with Nanase is kind of dangerous against that. Neutral jump, ICJ6C, side switch, air throw, okay.
I'm surprised that Havard is actually baiting reversal card as Holmes hasn't actually woke up DP once. Their go-to reversal option has been
jump. It's been jump. It's actually been jump. Okay. Tatsu? No. A little surprised, but nice air to air. A little surprised that Havard has not been pressing the funny mean kick move. There we go. That should be it.
That's it. 60 started in the corner. You dead. I got 200 meters. You super dead.
I don't even think he needs to use any of it. Oh no, he will need one.
Yeah. Alright. You know. Every Okoski's practiced the 60 combo. You best believe every Okoski knows the 60 combo. It's their favorite combo. They're like, oh, it's time for you to eat. You know, I'm not gonna say the word.
A brilliant dance.
Ah, you messed up.
You messed up? Let me deposit this 5K right on top of your head. So we have all of our winner semis candidates here. Perhaps to no one's surprise, we have Ethics Buster, who has made his way through winners versus Cal. And then on the other side, we have the Chicagoland Classic between Wish and Havard. You mentioned it before about Holmesy's reversals of choice, and I think that Havard, because oftentimes I think you end up shadowboxing the players that you play against the most. Wish, I would say, is a little bit more active on defense. You do see a lot of like ADP from him that, you know, gets canceled into something, or DDP as well. So I'm sure Havard was just kind of like keeping it safe. I would have to imagine, for better or for worse, he didn't feel too pressured with what was going on. So, you know, sometimes you feel it's safe to just stop your offense from time to time.
Yeah, for sure. Willingness to stop your offense with a huge lead to make sure you don't give your opponent a chance back at the game is a very like important mindset to have. As like a competitor, or like you know, just like competitive at all. I mean, this type of like thought process comes from like, you know, if you play other games like maybe like League or something, or Dota, if you have the advantage, you don't want to throw the game away. And if you're the better team, which you probably are because you got the advantage, you don't mind if the game goes 5 minutes a little longer. You know what I mean? And you can use the same analogy here. It's like, hey, I got 70% life lead on you, and I have Whirlpool Cycle. Wake up, DP, do it. Like, you know, wake up 2A, do it. Like, take your turn. I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
make my job so much easier. You know, I don't have to think so hard. I'm just gonna wait, and you're helping me gather information, or I just kill you outright. You know, kind of like with the veil off at the end there.
yeah. So that's why like risk reward is like very important. And if you believe you are the better player and you have the confidence that you are a better player than your opponent in that set or in that moment, it is smart to be like, I'm better. You can wake up 2A and take your turn. I don't mind playing defense for another 10 seconds. I don't care. Like, I don't want to get DP'd and give you a hard knockdown near the corner. That's even worse. You know what I mean? You can wake up 2A and mash me out. Don't matter. I have the cycle anyway. Right.
So speaking of some fun MASH games, we're going to see the next set. We got a triple threat of Cal now, as he's been running his way through the winner's side. Ethics Buster is already in the room, aka Giuseppe. We're just waiting for Cal in, you know, classic matchup, a classic high-level uni matchup that a lot of people have probably seen. Biakia versus Yuzuriha. One character is having fun, playing the neutral, oppressing the other one for most of the game, ideally. And the other one is, you know, check out my footsies, I'm so nice. I'm going to thread the 6-6C through a Bato. I'm going to close my eyes and hit 5A and win the game. You know, or I'm going to whiff punish or jump something. We all know I'm talking about Biakia here, the online specialty character. Offline as well, a lot of strong Biakia players, and even more that are coming up. So we'll see Giuseppe on player 1 side versus Cal player 2. Giuseppe, have we seen Giuseppe play Cal a lot recently? My assumption is that Giuseppe has usually gotten the better, but I want to say that they've played maybe only 1 or 2 times, at least in
Yeah, alright. This matchup sucks. Sparring with 2B and 2C is death. If you watch Kure and Lamp play, you will know that Kure does a ton of rebeat -1 or rebeat 0 is outside from 2C to low crush Biakia 2B 2C. And Lamp's answer to that is screw it! Just run up in 3C. I don't care.
Yep. 3C, 5C, you know.
So yeah, nice patience here. Okay, yeah, got the cycle, so that's good. And also whiffing slashes can be death in this matchup. So
and Soken jumping right into webs too.
This is 2 cycles in a row. Nice patience by Giuseppe. Giuseppe knows. It's my turn. Oh no! Could have just.
Oh, a shield would have been the difference there.
Would have been the difference, and now uses Invorpal.
Yeah. Luckily, you know, Giuseppe needs 1 hit, and then the control is his. Well, now it gets a little hairier, even if he is able to get the hit. The time, 30 seconds might not be enough time.
He needs the hit like within 5. Like if he doesn't get the hit now, it's done.
Yeah, it's over. He needed the hit probably around 24 seconds.
Yeah,
so at this point, Yeah, at this point you can kind of throw it away because you have all of your resources for the next round.
Yeah. At that point, you just die, so you don't actually give her the chance to go. So this matchup is hard, but I definitely haven't seen Giuseppe use 660 once. It is worth it for you if it does hit. Like if the 660 does hit, the user is definitely like, oh damn it, oh no. Good.
Classic heavy machine gun. There we go. Out back plateau.
Yeah, there's no push. You can't do that.
Oh, just lets him out of the corner there, but it doesn't matter. Counter hit 2C, and we were looking at a perfect, but this is quite a need for Cal. Teleport. Yep. I'm just gonna play the game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. The matchup sucks for Biakia, but it requires a ton of patience.
Maybe.
Yeah, it requires a ton of patience, and the patience has to. You have to capitalize when she does mess up and you get the hit.
Yeah, Biakia, I think, almost certainly does not have enough time here. You need a reset right now. Yeah. You need to land a hit about right now too.
Bro.
There we go. You still probably need one reset here. I hope he knows.
Yeah.
He does not have enough time.
He needs to hit him right now. Oh, he's got it.
Oh. No, I don't think.
No, that's the wrong super.
That's the wrong super. And I'm not sure that it was going to kill him or get the lead at the end anyway. That super does a lot, but it does take, I think, like 4 seconds to complete. 3 to 4 seconds.
Yeah, but I would say Giuseppe is playing the match. He is being patient, which is very important in this matchup. It's very important to be patient. And time is very important in this match. This matchup often goes to time.
Yeah, time is of the essence for sure.
This matchup is time and life. Like, and it's very important for Giuseppe to. Okay, yeah, backdashing and backtracking is not the move.
Oh. Yeah, that was really risky decision, and another whiff punish on the 2B.
Yeah.
I would. Oh. Came in from the top. Okay.
He's in. He's got a keeper here.
He needs to throw. Yeah. There we go.
A-web, run up, throw. Yup.
So this is a good start. Backstep. No, thank you. So Kyle got a little bit too antsy. Can't mash against that. Force function. A lot of meter on this side. So at this point, yeah, you wrap him up, and then you consider your next mix-up. Throw his death. Hit his death also.
Time it. Okay, now the time being this low is, it's doable for Yuzuriha because she's in Velox state. But she needs to hit now. Yup,
there we go. Prepared the anti-ROS. 20 seconds was still kind of hairy for her, I think, even if she crashed out.
Yeah, for sure, but due to being in Velox state, it was possible. It was possible. But if she wasn't in Velox state, it was a done.
We got our first 660 here. Yeah, immediate retaliation. That was really smart of Cal.
Yeah, a little risky, though. Oh, the meme!
Oh, no.
The meme force function.
Okay, reset. Uh-oh. This is quite the round for Cal right now.
Being bird broken, Risky's in the corner, she has like 60% life advantage on. That's done. Dead.
Yeah. Hit him with the pump fake.
Yeah, dead.
CS, maybe?
Yeah,
CS? No, okay.
It's Yuzu, she'll build it. Don't worry, she doesn't use mirror on anything anyway.
That's true. So now Cal is sitting at set point. Very good conversion on the teleport. I probably wouldn't spin that there. I think I would have waited. The difference probably wasn't that significant.
Oh, she sliced the... Oh, wow, she sliced
the web. Up, back, air to air. I really like that, but not quite finishing the conversion there.
Reacting to teleport with 5B is also...
I would like to see Yuzu concentrate here. Yeah.
Not concentrating there is definitely not going to do anything. Nice, there we go. Yeah, there's the hit he needs. And he has Whirlpool, so... Oh no!
Oh, why? Oh no! Oh, but the drop!
Wait!
Oh, what? Stood up. Oh my goodness, Yuzu. Oh, there we go! Cash out, cash out. Immediately cash out, right? There we go. I don't think that kills. No, it does. Okay.
No, he's
I thought he was alive on 1 pixel, and Cal takes it with an upset.
Yeah,
We got Cal in finals.
Yeah, that wake of Veil hold was definitely not the schmove. Especially for I don't know if Cal knows, but yeah, 236 ender, 236C combo ender is pretty rare, but it's very hard for Biakia to get a meaty off of 236C ender. So yeah, Veoing there is probably not the move. Just like walk is probably correct.
Yeah, especially with the life and meter situation. I think Cal is probably in the kind of newer player mentality of like, all right, I have this person on the ropes, or I feel like it. I gotta win now. Like I want to win now. I want to do it now, and that almost came back to bite them. But instead, we see them in winners finals. So whoever meets them will have to beat them in 3 games. Whether that is Wish or Havard, we will see. Looks like in losers, we have a couple other results. Glacie loses the Phonon Mirror to Bobbert Bojo 2-0. Shining Sphere defeats Hanamura. Ragnell defeats LDS. So we have a couple 8th place matches probably underway at this point. Here we're waiting on Havard to arrive for our last winner semifinals set here.
Alright, so I know these, Chicagoland Classic, right? These two play all the time.
Yep. Oh, it looks like Havard is going to take a short restroom break. So with that sense, I think we can kind of
ad time, baby,
quick for our Matcherino.
Oh, that too.
Which is now up to $86. If you would like to help us get closer to the wondrous $100 mark, please consider dropping a little bit of money up for us. You can use our fabulous code, our donation code, LKOAPR for April 21 Uni. That I think automatically adds 50 cents to the pot. Is that correct?
Yup, 50 cents. You can sign in with any social media that you have. Everyone's got a Twitch if they're typing in chat. Everyone's got a Twitter and a Discord probably. Really simple. If you haven't donated to Matcherino like a year into quarantine, I don't know. I feel like every single FGC thing has like had one at this point.
Oh, I think so. They've really leaned into Matcherino. It's been pretty cool to see. You know, I've been a recent beneficiary of Matcherino pot as well, so I'm always appreciative of it.
Been using Matcherino since like 2018. It's so good. No reason not to. Yeah. I think my art's here, so let's try to get back to it.
Indeed, and definitely after we finish this wonderful set, look forward to great ads from Mr. Bryce Burr, you know, before we go into the losers quarterfinals games. But with that being said, we're going to have Havard on player 1 side and Wish on player 2. They'll be able to start whenever they want.
So we just played this match. Well, we just saw this matchup on the the reverse side. Well, with Holmes and Havard. But as you said before a little bit, it's like shadow boxing, like your practice runner or sometimes, right? This is a match. This is a player matchup and character matchup that he's more used to, for sure. So we shall see. I don't actually know who gets the better of who. I would imagine it's like probably even, to be honest.
From my memory, I think Wish has tended to get the better of Havard in these sets. I know that they played, I think, either a first to 5, somewhere between a first to 5 and first to 7 on Axis Gaming stream, where Semifish was talking about Akatsuki. So we got to see that matchup play out like that. So they've played each other quite a bit over the course of their time in Under Night. So I'm interested to see what Havard's round start decision making is going to be. Wish tends to mix it up. I think the default kind of answer for Akatsuki is like fade back fireball round start. So we'll see. Neutral jump, okay. So neutral jump C versus the dash block. Okay, double, there we go. 6xc, 6xc.
Now, Rose is a very important match. Very important not to get into the habit of nice smash on the throw attempt. And drops the combo, unfortunately. 5B no cancel, 5B no cancel. Waiting. Ooh, okay. There's some.
A little bit of a hang up there. But we're going right into it. Nope, can't poke out with 5B there.
Yeah, that's gonna be oh, 5B. I'm surprised that won.
I'm not too surprised that that won. Havard was already airborne. I think 5B is a lot better at catching jump startups than it is actually hitting people once people are in the air.
Yes. So 5A. Okay. 6C whiff.
Ooh.
Excuse me. You're dead.
Yeah. Only spent one. B-Tatsu, C-Tatsu. Definitely was going to confirm the kill. There we go. There's the fade back. Shooting fireballs into B fireball is a great choice before meter is involved to neutralize that fireball.
This fireball, okay, I would imagine is not as strong as Scott's too. Just looking at it, probably doesn't look that comfortable. All the characters are probably like, alright, I'm down. But with force function in play, it probably gets a little dicey, or more dicey, I guess.
Yeah.
Fell off on that setup.
Okay, double dash throw. Tatsu, yeah.
Tatsu. Timed so that the last hit hits me overhead, so it can be a little tricky to see. Counter hit, those get to go, unfortunately, autopilot fireball. Why did you get hit there?
Yep. Uh-oh, there's overhead.
Dash C, I would oh, doesn't my meter. Hopefully it doesn't, okay, overhead, done. Yep. Sokar. When you see Sokar, you gotta stand up. There's no reason to block low.
Yeah, there's no lows.
Oh,
there we go.
Yo, what if I use my jumping increase normal? Oh, I lost. Okay. Have a nice day. You beat it? Oh no!
Oh, stand shield. Probably expecting a fireball. This is a big start. So I'd like to see C-Tatsu here. Yep. So this is a guess for game scenario for Wish. We're DP. Wow, he's good shield.
And mashes the overhead attempt.
So what is Wish going to do? Yeah, to set up the plus frame scenario. There's the throw. This could be very dangerous for Akatsuki.
No.
Oh my goodness. Fade back is still kind of scary. Oh, we're just gonna dash up, scan.
Dash up, delay 2B, catches the jump startup or stand tech attempt. One of the two from Wish, and Wish gets clipped. Pretty exciting first game, to be honest. With Veil-offs. It's not with Veil-offs tonight, actually. It was a big game. Yep, get off me. Counter hit, 2C.
Great combo, so he's gonna take him back into the corner there.
Nice routing. Yes, I agree. Probably myself.
Oh
God, whip green shield and smashed, and then but whip is the beneficiary out of this scramble and puts Havard in the corner.
You can double overhead people in that scenario too, so that's not too bad. Okay, good block.
Yeah,
that's not plus, but it's only -2 with the distance from
wow, nice call out.
with the distance that leaves at the end. There we go. With the distance that leaves at the end, it's kind of like the Landrakius scenario where he does A-Rekka. So yeah, has to spin the steals.
How do you feel about this full jump, assault forward, air fireball, neutral close to the north?
I don't think it's too bad, but maybe against Nanase it's not the wisest thing to do. Havard has plenty of meter, good deal there.
Yeah, I think Wish is trying to do the 2 GB 50/50 setup, but they're messing up here.
Yeah, have to be careful of the tech forward.
I need to fail off. Oh, okay, Misty, I know. And you're dead.
It's okay, we got safe jumps.
Okay, blocks in time, even after the whiff 2A. Stand shield. Alright, nice to see. First, one in the corner, EX Ender, fade back, 50-50, nice guess!
Delay tech is useful at times, but if Nanase has CS, that does make things a little bit awkward. 6B on the other side, but it didn't matter.
Nice back dash on Tatsu. Yep, what you see. Oh, try to get the dash under 3C, I believe. But mess up things for a little bit there. Yes, gets all of their actions back.
Yeah. That fireball was kind of dangerous, but Wish does not tend to use C sword power for whatever reason. Probably don't spin meter here. Yeah, next hit kills.
Yeah, throw kill. And that's 2-0 for Havard. Yeah, I think EX sword card would have been really good in this matchup. I mean, like fireballs just get destroyed by EX sword card, right?
Yep.
I mean, obviously if Kosuke has 100 meter, he can just like react to your flash with his flash. But if he doesn't have 100 meter and he throws fireball and you have 100 meter, EX sword card just like completely dumpsters him, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What about from the air? Does it matter? Can she do the air the diagonal tornado?
I think she can, but I don't remember exactly the interaction that has with Fireball, because like it's not like she's invul to anything while she's spinning in the tornado. So it's possible that the Fireball can go and hit her, or it could just get eaten by the tornado. I'm not entirely sure. It's something that I probably wouldn't do if she had meter, even if I had CS. But maybe Havard has experienced that before and that informed his decision. It's one of the things that I didn't know. However, we do have Havard moving on to fight against Cal in Winners Finals. But before I think we move on in the bracket, our TO has a couple ads for us.
Got some ads.
Oh, yeah. You run these real quick. I was just getting the next thing set up. Let me just go here. So we have the Kick It store. You can get low kick merchandise such as like this Midwest Destroy text stuff. There's low kick like hats and shirts, and I believe there's a couple other like original designs that they have, so you can check that out at the kickit.store. Low Kick does a podcast on this Twitch channel every now and then, on once a month on Saturdays, where they talk about fighting games. It's called EX Saturdays. Is a more of a play on their monthly series that they used to run offline in Chicago. That was, Super Saturdays. So you can check that out whenever they do it. There usually is there's a Twitter that they'll announce next time they're doing it. So you can find that somewhere on Twitter. I don't know why it's still on the slide, but whatever. Oh wait, wrong button. Oh, we have the new low kick stuff. This does not have the April link on it, but the link is now just LKO APR 21 off of smashgg.com or smash.gg/, where you'll have all the games that we will be running for April, and we'll go through them all right now. This Friday we have MK11, open to all NA because of good net code. Fighting Herds, also all NA. That's on Tuesday the 13th, and that Friday is Soul Calibur. I believe that is like Midwest and like shallow East Coast. It's close to Midwest areas because of delay. I don't know if it's Steam or Parsec. I think it might be Steam version. And then that Tuesday, 4/20, will be the Under Night Beginners bracket, where we have a lot of our up-and-coming players playing. We'll likely have different commentators as well. That should be fun. And that Friday is Power Rangers on the there's a there's something off on the slide. It says 323, but it's 423. So keep that in mind. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, all NA. If it's 16, it's a league, like an online stop. And the next week is kind of special. We're running Melty Blood on the 27th of the Tuesday of April, not the... That's incorrect date on the top left. It is April 27th. Melty Blood on Caster. Check that out. And then that Friday, we will be having DFCI. Also, on April 30th, not March. I'll have to talk to them to fix that. So, if you want to play either of those other 2 French Bread games, go please check that out. That should be a lot of fun. That's all I got.
Yep. I might actually enter Melt this time around.
Have to dust
What?
off. Be safe, Koo.
Oh,
6 minutes.
Yeah, I'll bring out the Narnia that I've been playing since the summer of last year. But up next, we do have Ethics Buster versus Holmesy. Giuseppe is already in the room, so we're just waiting on Holmes. That will be another Kansai Classic. You know, normally we would see Lamp versus Hishigata in this kind of situation. I'm interested to see how Holmes is going to approach this one. I think he's a bit more conservative than Wish tends to be. So, Giuseppe is also pretty conservative himself. And I feel like if you want to beat Giuseppe, you don't really want to play into his pace. Nanase, I want to say, is probably the aggressor in this matchup just because she has better control of the neutral with fireballs.
Yeah, I mean,
that nature.
If you watched Lamp just like put up a VOD of him playing Hishigata on netplay for like 2 hours and like 40 minutes.
Oh, I didn't
So I mean, he was playing ranked and then like he was just like, wait, this is Hishigata, and then they just like player matched it up on PC or whatever, and then they were just playing it for like a very long time. So I mean, these 2 players having an incredible amount of recent resources, that's also very important. From one of the 2 best players in Japan. Anyway. So yeah, definitely Nanase, because I watched that whole thing. Nanase, or at least Hishigata, was definitely dictating the pace for most of the time. And Clear Lamp just did his typical, yeah, I'm Biakia, I'm just gonna wait and I'm just gonna hope I'm just gonna press the 1 button the 1 time and hope you get on defense. CS wall, alright, throw, A-web, run up. Maybe you could have gone for a TRM setup there, but chose not to go for it.
Nanase getting clipped by the 2C at the end. Nice fuzzy dash block. But Nanase getting clipped by the 2C at the end. Basically, what's the difference there? Good trade.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah, throw. Yeah, nice throwing.
Right.
Yeah, these fireballs are very annoying for Chubby. Although Holmes is putting them, he's like floating them up, which is weird. I don't think Biakia should be jumping to dodge those.
Yeah.
So floating them is actually worse in neutral, I believe.
Yeah, I would agree with that. No shield on that. There we go. Another clip 2T, and that will be the difference in the round here. No meter.
Yeah, doesn't even need meter. You probably just take a, even if it didn't kill, you just knock down, walk back, hold 1, and you would win in time anyway. Double overhead, goes for throw. Okay, TRM back at ya. Goes to bite. Sword card, dash through. That is incredibly risky to do versus Biakia because he can punish you with 6B and 2C. You don't want to give Biakia many chances to hit you, to be honest.
Okay, another CS scenario.
Nice dash block.
Another very good dash block. Yep.
Plus frames. Oh, with the green shield too. Okay, it's conscious of the cycle. Hopefully we'll secure it. Yep. Dive. Most for none. These falling air normals into the throws are very early, I would say. Yeah, but there's fine.
Yeah.
He has 200, so okay, it's the CLR route. Yeah, I mean typically you probably spend meter there, but you can also do that too for 1 web.
So will this kill with everything?
No.
The old classic Giuseppe 2-web setup.
That is the timing.
Yeah.
Maybe I can press count. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
The magic Biakia. All Biakias are mind readers. They're super good at just knowing. They're like, and now counter. I'm so smart. It's like what? Nice.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the fireball in time, so we got the corner hit combo.
Respike. Oh, reset. Got hit by the overhead.
Oh, that was dirty. That's a mid though, isn't it?
I think the mid is the one that he spins. Pretty sure that was.
Oh, you're right.
The mid is the one where he like spirals his legs around him, like in a bow.
Yeah, it looks like it looks kind of like ICJC.
Yeah.
ATC,
Yeah, it's like it's like ICJTC. It's like it looks like that except it's like smaller. When you see it, you know what it is.
Yep. Again, Biakia actually has 3 follow-ups from that. He has kind of a teleport into the slide, which is the low. He has the spinning kind of JTC looking thing.
Oh!
Ooh, no punish though, which is the mid. And then the kind of like, oh, there we go. That's the mid right there.
That's the mid.
And he has the thing that looks like the JB, which bonks you on top of the head.
Oh, yep, nice veil off.
So that was the last chance for Holmes. I think he was assuming that some block stun was going to be there, but unfortunately it wasn't. And Giuseppe will move on into loser semifinals.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing, I mean, it's easy for me to say because I watched Hishigata and Lamp play it for 2 hours and 40 minutes. But some ideas for Holmesy, if he's listening or maybe he wants to watch the VODs, he'll see that Hishigata does a ton of like block string jump cancel into fireball. He does like button, TK fireball, button, TK fireball. He does a lot of things that like basically make it so like it's very hard for, it's like kind of Yuzu-esque. Nanaske can do a lot of things where she cancels her block string into like a TK float. And guess what that's good at doing? You press 2B or 2C, you're dead. And guess what Biakia love to Abari with? 2B and 2C.
Yep, 2B,
yeah,
2C.
so Hishigata definitely understands this. I mean, they play each other all the time, obviously. But Hishigata definitely, or, Narase definitely should probably look to, like, exploring. While it probably does bleed grid for sure, but it's like a way to, like, keep the pressure on Lamp. As if you watch the recent VOD, you'll see Lamp, like, blocks for, like, almost, like, 30 seconds at a time. He's just like, dude, I can't press anything. Like, this is dumb. And the 5A will whiff too, because if she does fade back fireball, the 5A, comes out and nothing happens, etc. And then he blocks fireball and then we go again, etc. So definitely look to explore those avenues.
Yeah, especially important if Biakia doesn't have meter at first or doesn't have CS. It means that he doesn't have easy, cheap ways to just go, oh, okay, now it's my turn.
Never mind, he's back.
Okay.
And
my Discord just like restarted, like for some reason. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. And now we have Shining Spear in the room. We're gonna get Aurier versus Nanase. Another Kansai classic. This time from Nishine, the #1 Aurier in the world, considered to be.
Yeah, for sure.
But Shining Spear is actually going Landrakia here. I did not know that he had one. Do you know anything about this matchup actually? Because it's one that I feel like I have never seen.
So rare. There's like 3 lawn players on that play, and then like all the Nanases are just like corralled in the West. So I don't know if Foxov gets to play this matchup at all, and I've never seen him play it at all either. So. Alright, but which is also a good start. Gets the combo, puts him near corner, basically at the corner, back tech. Yep, 3C, cancel. Good pressure. Needs to be a little careful here though. He does have force function CS on deck. Nice! Yeah, man, nice.
Force function.
Minus
Good
2.
block. Oh, with the green shield, yeah.
With the green shield and press anyway. Silence the silent Uber. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. You can kind of tell that Shining Spear watches
some
Foxov, yeah. 2C into 214B increased record width is very Foxov-esque. You only do that if you really watch Foxov. Yup, man. Yep.
Oh! I have not seen too many moves trade with 5 BBs, so that was quite good.
Yeah, Wish is gonna have to start fuzzy mashing these assaults because Shining Spear can away with a lot of tries to go for 2 OTG, doesn't get it. Soul Card Retaliation, full combo. 200 meter on deck. Probably he's gonna spend something here. Unfortunate combo drop. Gets extra credit. Happy birthday, happy birthday present here. Meter for sure. Yep. Payback, yup, over 50. combo. Oh, interesting ender. Nice throw.
Yeah, very good throw there.
Yeah, very good throw. I wouldn't have tech that to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't tech that either.
Oh yeah, try to fuzzy match. Try to match after the block, the second part of the low Rekka, but then definitely can just low punch that with a C follow up. So I mean, it is a Rekka. So wake up force function. I think Wish was trying to block that, but didn't get it. DP? No. Excellent bait. And this is going to be full combo, 200 meter. Doesn't end up using it. Fade back, too far. Fade back again. Maybe overhead, no setup. Nope. Nice punish.
Yeah, very good
dead.
Would have been dead had he not dropped that.
That's normal. Never mind. God, I hate lawn 4C so much. But lawn players be like, yo, my back is to the corner. This move moves me. The whole point of this move is to like move back and play footsies. Nah, I'm mashing my back to the corner anyway. Yeah, 4C. That move is so good. That move is disgustingly good.
Yep.
That's no cancel. Yep. No, can't match that. Side swap maybe or full point carry? Yeah, full point carry. Oh, nice full setup.
Good setup.
No.
Yeah, not a whole lot of meat there after the assault.
Yeah. That wasn't even a throw timing anyway, so OS was just like not even on the table. So CRM was not there. Death with meter, I believe. They do the proper combo.
So he gives Wish one more opportunity, but the 4C on nice ends up getting him around. I'm a little surprised that Shining Spear decided to stay for this matchup too.
They're looking pretty good in the second game here, to be honest. Yeah, didn't mash fast enough, so it was definitely punchable. But I mean, that's the whole point of Rekka, right? You don't know. So,
Yeah.
understandable. Nice throw, but it's not break. Yeah, my throw does no damage. Okay, but that does damage.
Yeah, that does a lot of damage.
Yeah, but there's a freeze already.
Probably gonna see some meter on this, I feel like.
Whoa.
Okay, interesting
Whoa.
that he decided to spend every. Oh, he wanted to kill the Veil off timer. That makes a lot of sense there.
Nice speed.
I would like to see an overhead actually from him. The ICC record I don't think Wish would have been ready for.
No!
Oh
reset.
my goodness, what a
Okay,
reset. Okay, so Shining Spear is about 2 guesses away. One.
Oh, one throw.
Second. Oh, force function. Okay.
So yeah, that's
Oh,
plus.
there we
Right.
go. From that distance, it's definitely plus.
Yeah, definitely can't press there. Especially if you back tech into the A fireball.
Yep.
So definitely need to be careful. Yeah, typically Lons will pretty much, if they know you're gonna back tech the post force function block or force function, they're gonna do the, especially the second part, they need to do the fireball. Oh, doesn't get the pick up, unfortunately. Yeah, I would like to see more fireball. I feel like Lon kind of hates honestly like hanging back and going fireball. I don't know what Lon would do about that. You can't Rekka over them. He would just die, right?
Oh, well, I think he can actually 2-on-4C over them.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
Run up 4C also probably obliterates Nanase sets if they're so close. Good shield, but still not enough.
Yeah. 2B, 2A5B pickup, and it was perfect. Match point for Wish. Run up. Whenever anyone's in that range versus Lon, I'm just like, don't get 4C, please.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Nice. I really like to see these TK win pressure. Very big fan. You know. No punish. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no throw or anything. I was kind of surprised about that.
Nice shield. Throw incoming soon? No throw incoming.
So a lot of resources for Sonic and Spear, yep. There's the overhead. Finally got it. Oh no, but he dropped the follow-up.
Oh! Gets hit by full jump 2B.
So this is kind of a guess for game scenario, I think, for Shining Spear here. Plus frames.
Hit. Oh, just bets the farm. Alright, close fight, my turn.
Oh, no backstep for you either. This is quite definitely another character that you don't want to backstep too much.
No, he's dead. No, not dead. Just kidding. Dead. No, not dead.
He missed the 2A. I think 2A 3C is the pickup off of the overhead, but didn't quite slip the 2A in there.
Nice call out. Little, oh, just get the combo though. Okay. FF out of there. Could have gone fun. It's flipped. Okay. Doesn't pick the combo and Wish gets the combo instead.
I'd like to see it end into a concentrate. Oh, aggressive throw.
No, Wish is getting demolished by delay Rekka's. Let's see follow up. Definitely just have to be willing to block it out. That's the whole point of Rekka. Then that's it though. That's all hit.
Yeah, there's the cheapie. As long as he finishes the combo, yeah, he's gonna make it nice and simple.
Yeah, nice and easy. ABC, ABC. Can't drop that unless for me.
Or me, I've dropped it before too. But Wish will come and take a contested set. A nice surprise by Sonic. I was about to say Sonic Spear. A nice surprise from Shining Spear, breaking out the Lond and having a lot of success, I think, too.
Yeah, I actually really like watching Lond, even though that character gives me nightmares due to one certain individual. But yeah, that matchup is super rare. I would like to see that matchup played more. Like, I think Lond Odyssey is pretty fun to watch. I think there's a lot to be explored in that matchup, but like, yeah, I pretty much don't get to see that matchup played out like pretty much ever. So yeah, I would like to see that more for sure. The lawn was looking good though. I think Shining Spear's lawn was definitely pretty good.
Yeah, I would say probably because of the kind of standing answers to Nanase, like pressure resets and things like that. That has to feel a little bit more comfortable than Orie. It's a little dangerous sticking out like 5B, 5C, and 3B sometimes because of like how Nanase wants to attack your range, or attack you from ranges rather. So, you know, even though I questioned the start of Laundrakia, it ended up working out really well for him. Nevertheless, Shining Spear goes home at 5th. We'll have Wish versus Ethics Buster in loser semis after our Winners Finals match. And that will be between Kyle Defenstrator and Havard whenever they're ready and in the room.
Yeah. The Juchichi favorite matchup. Juchichi's favorite matchup.
It's in my top 5 least favorites, I think. There are certainly matchups that I prefer less than Yuzu, but it's definitely in that collection. I'm sure Havard is no stranger to that as well as a fellow Akatsuki player.
Yeah, this matchup is definitely just time to dash block. Time to dash block and hope I like dash in and press Tatsu, or like I jump over Saki and I jump 6C you in the face and kill you. The matchup. Oh, or I'm gonna make Bato whiff and then I'm gonna throw an 8 fireball and I'm gonna try to dash in with it in the matchup.
I actually kind of feel like A fireball is a move that you don't really want to press at any point until you have cornered her. B fireball, I think, has the tendency to go through the recovery of Bato sometimes. Obviously, dash jump and assault has the ability to clear things. I was told, you know, after talking to Rurik, who I played a little bit, you know, as much as we talk about the meme, the funny meme haha kick, it's actually really important to stop her from feeling too comfortable just jumping back into the air. You do have to just dash Tatsu sometimes. So it's a lot of patience and important reads at key moments that I think is the difference for Akatsuki in this matchup. It's definitely disadvantaged, but there are a couple different ways that you can win. And once you get her to the corner, you have to kill her.
Yeah. But if he does get into the corner, it's pretty hard for Yuzu to get out if the pressure's tight enough. You just have to be careful not to get your 660 fireball string.
Ooh, okay.
Off to a good start already.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, he delayed it, but delayed it a little.
Yeah, no, he didn't get it. I'm pretty sure he wanted to He wanted like the optimal combo. But now you don't have enough damage on it.
Okay, so big grid lead for Cal. As long as he doesn't do anything crazy, yeah, he'll win the cycle. And now this situation is the one where Katsuki kind of struggles to fight out of. Yeah, CS.
I have CS buffer. I'm pressing my fire frame. I think you rightfully so. Yeah, CS buffer. You don't.
Yeah. So this set is, this round is definitely not over. One of the things that okay, so he ended up using CS. Whoa, he still got the punish on the landing. A little surprised that he didn't throw back into the corner, specifically because of that reason. But that's a little too high. You almost certainly want to do ICJ6C. I don't know why you would dash out there, but Pavard's still in control.
Oh, no. Yep,
oh.
Oh no, you're pulling back the whole time. You're trying to walk back to just like be lame or like, you know, lame it out, but then, you know, he just gets his legs clipped.
Yep. Fade back J ICJ6C. Interesting decision. Okay. Oh, that was a good fireball to make sure. Katu, IW? No, he's gonna take the corner combo. He was a little too slow on the 5 there.
Caesar
So you can actually...
Nice! No, don't cancel it fast enough. Gets the throw though. 2 dashes to A, matches immediately on 1 block to A. Cal is swinging. I am not blocking anything.
So I'd like to see Havard wait. He teched forward. I think that's really dangerous in that scenario.
Yeah,
you have the life lead. Oh, you had the life lead.
Now it's gone. And you just Corporal.
Yep.
Nice.
Again,
nice awareness of the cycle. Yeah.
You still have plenty of time. Yeah, get that concentrate.
Dead. Not dead. He dropped it.
Tatsu, there we go. Oh.
No, you can't. You try. Wait, what? Yup.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Yeah, definitely gonna teleport out.
Yeah, I was like, he's gonna teleport out 100%.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna jump teleport. Yeah, I mean, it's happened twice that Havard has left a big enough gap where 660 A Fireball got Scarf, you know, like 4 beat into Saki. The thing though is like, in ST, Havard would have died for that. But it is nerfed. Because now she just deletes it and she can cancel. But even if she deletes it and cancels, her long slashes are all 17 frame startup. So if Havard is actually fast enough, he actually can frame trap the attempt to bust out with a 17 frame. It's just Havard is probably just not used to that interaction, or probably needs to lab it. That, or he needs to just leave a smaller gap in the A Fireball, the 660 to A Fireball, or he needs to do B Fireball counter hit and then pick up the Fireball combo.
He could also choose to just 660, do nothing, and neutral jump or forward jump, just like that. And if Cal is going to go to that answer, he will just get bonked on the head.
Yeah,
nice throw.
Or be whiff and then on her head and kill her. But
going to death.
This is the Toxic corner pressure. Then that's it. Easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the fireball with CS is sometimes a little tricky. I feel like it might interpolate a little weirdly. So it is entirely possible for characters to fall out of that. That was a good jump back though. Okay, again, this damage differential is not too bad. You have the cycle. Not gonna fall in the fireball. Oh my goodness, that was close, but that trade was in his favor. Oh, no jump in! Oh.
That would have won if you dies. I mean, you already like air forward assaulted. You're committed. Just fall with Barney. She counter hits you. She counter hits. She counter hits you. She counter hits you.
Tatsu. Oh, nope. Nope.
Lost frame. No shields from Cal, but he says I don't need it. I'm holding the cycle with Rio anyway.
So Havard is going to have to be more patient, but instead he jumps right into a teleport slash. And Cal is sitting on another point here. Havard had a really strong start. There we go. Very good Tatsu. Is he going to pick this up this time? Yes, he does. I learned that combo.
That's all. Nice. Yeah. Went for a throw, maybe thinking there was a raw blue shield to try to steal the cycle last second. Cal doesn't feel blue shield will get thrown anyway.
Didn't quite get it overhead there.
Oh my god!
Tatsu, yeah.
He mashed on hit because he wanted to check the hold the combo.
Oh!
He's dead.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I talk about this all the time because I play a lot of zoners or characters who are very strong and neutral. You can't just run away the whole game.
Yep.
You have to learn to stand your ground and be willing to put hitboxes in front of your opponent. You know, like it makes it very easy for, especially when you're on the back foot, for your opponent to like kind of be like, you're just gonna keep running. I'm just gonna dash past you. You're gonna keep without back. You have to be willing to stick out a bunch. If you don't, you're in situations like that. Your opponent doesn't have to think about any risk. He's just gonna run up and toss you anyways.
Yep. You have to at least put the stop sign out there. One of the things that I would like to see from Havard, he's been landing a surprising amount of Tatsus without spinning CS initially. I can kind of mirror the advice that Redblade gave to me when I played Stang in ST. In those matchups where you know that you're not going to get too many hits, doing Tatsu into CBO is extremely smart. Because you've guaranteed your best knockdown, and in this version, CVO gives you the ability where the opponent cannot get grid. No funny move into 42-33, unfortunately. Yeah. Almost certainly should have done IW.
Oh, he almost lost the cycle with Green Shield.
Okay, so she's not gonna fall on that quite. Oh, nice! He did fuzzy Tatsu against the...
Ooh, FFA route! Oh, you dropped it. No!
Oh.
That's death!
Yeah. Side switch, maybe? Yep.
That wasn't even necessary. Actually, if you whipped that, if he green shield, that actually was gonna punish. But, he's dead.
Oh, is he? No.
Oh
Akatsuki is a very hardy boy, Gasuda. He is actually tied for the 3rd highest health in the game.
Kyle added more side.
There we go.
Oh, 4B.
So 4B is actually a pretty solid answer to, or excuse me, 6B is a pretty solid answer to 4B. But he was a little bit too far there.
Bail off, he went for throw.
Okay. What are you gonna do, Havard? Again, he was a little too far.
Too far.
Tatsu IW, please? No!
Went for his combo again.
I mean, that is a lot of damage, but if you're gonna compare that to IW, the knockdown and everything is so much better. Okay.
Oh my! Okay, he got the cycle anyway. No!
Oh, there's the VO.
Oh, I need to get that.
Yeah, he definitely... Oh, my goodness. I've never seen it bounce like that before. You have time, Havard. You can
30 seconds.
wait another cycle.
No. Cal was swinging those two ways so
definitely
fast.
swinging.
And it is a 2-1. It's first to 3. So here we go.
Yep. Yeah, I am the proponent of randomly doing 1 bar confirms, but I think Havard definitely wanted to spend everything on that Tatsu.
Oh. Needs to jump to C. Maybe to call out a deep dash low. Weird. Probably shouldn't be doing that if anyway.
Good combo. Yeah, dash low I think is not exactly the thing that Akatsuki is going to be doing to user.
Yeah. Oh, gets hit by the last hit. It's pretty bad damage though. Last hit of the Tatsu CS combo is terribly low rated. But combo's combo. Oh, okay, Biakia.
Immediately. There we go.
Oh, he messed up. Now he's in the corner.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's, you see, that keeps happening. That's not actually how that interaction works.
Okay, good pickup. Very good pickup. Uh-oh. I think maybe he wanted to do dash A top speed.
It's not. The throw combo doesn't do that much, but oh my god, he almost got air J. Okay.
Yeah, he almost got air JB'd, but unfortunately this will be the round for Cal.
almost got air JB there. You got air JB, he exploded in that earlier air interaction. And the up back air JB into 60 confirmed is very common for users. It's like a very common air to air scenario. Yup,
There
nice,
we
that's
go.
punish.
6xc, 6xc, fireball. Yeah, okay.
Wait.
Oh, what a
okay,
bait.
Never mind. The bait. I'm looking here.
Okay. So you have to be careful. Never mind, you don't have to be too careful.
That was actually a high jump.
Yeah. So spin 1. So you can run a double. You can run them.
Nice.
There we go. He didn't have CS in time though, but it still doesn't matter. Havard will take that. So we have set point for Cal and tying point for Havard.
Yeah, there we go. Yep, that fireball makes it so that 5C is not guaranteed, even if double jump is expended.
Yep.
Oh my!
Fantastic 5C there. Or 5B, excuse me.
Right at the first second.
Tatsu. Oh yeah, definitely gonna take it.
Yeah, kill self 100% there.
So yeah, she had to concentrate.
Yeah,
It still didn't matter though.
she had to shield that fireball. No.
Okay. I was going to say that I think he spent the CS a little early, but it ended up working out. Okay. There we go. So he will get the next cycle. Oh my goodness. A little sloppy, but it still doesn't matter. Havard with a big lead, spin 1, and then we're gonna put you. Nope. Still guess for game scenario. Double? No.
If he held back, he walked that actually. I think he was holding neutral.
I think he was holding neutral too. Interesting that he spent that instead of the. Oh. Well, throw combo's still not gonna do anything. So Havard has one chance.
Yeah.
I would wake up funny kick maybe.
She has life lead. She's gonna run.
Yeah, cycle to her, and that should have been it. Oh my god, funny kick.
Just IW or something.
Funny kick, funny kick. It's time. No, Havard! No!
No, just input to super.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. Alright,
That's the situation that every Akatsuki wants.
Akatsuki players get no remorse from me. You guys literally just practice Vikatsu IW all day. If you drop that input, you get no remorse. Here, you cannot be dropping that input.
Dang, I can't believe Havard will be judged by both Jushichi Jr. and Jushichi Sr. for missing that Tatsu into IW.
God damn it.
He will have a second chance, potentially, since he's been sent to losers finals. Unfortunately, he will have to fight another familiar face between Ethics, Buster, and Wish, whoever ends up winning that set. I will say that I think Havard is breaking in the new Razor pad, and it actually is a bit more difficult for me personally, because like I have it too, to actually land that. Diagonals are really kind of annoying to do on that pad if he's playing. Oh, okay, he switched back, so he's not playing on that. So I guess he just missed it on his normal thing.
God damn it, Ford. Jushichi was giving you the OS. You didn't take the OS.
Yeah. Come on. We will need to switch that back to 1st to 2 for our production crew here.
I would like to just say, shout outs to all the people who donate. We hit $100 on Matcherino. 3 digits. Let's go Midwest.
Yeah. You guys really came together, including me, of course. You know, I donated a little bit in there. But we all came together to help support the players. So it could be Cal earning a little bit more money, or it could be one of the other 4 remaining contestants on our show tonight. But we'll have Giuseppe versus Wish coming up right now. 1st to 2. Giuseppe, I think, again, is the usual winner of this, but I'm interested to see what Wish is going to do this time.
Yeah, and I don't know if oh yeah, we gotta predict with channel points. Is Wish going to throw or choke? Let's go. Throw / choke.
There's a throw to start the set.
Yeah, I really like Wish's like approach to that. Yeah, a little.
Oh, good hit.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I can tell that Wish knows what to do on purpose. Nice block. Oh, doesn't fuzzy mash that. Oh,
I would like to see Wish let the fireball do the work for him a little bit more if he's going out of his way to set it up. Yeah, immediate DP. Nice.
Get off me. Get the full combo.
A fair amount of damage.
Again! No cancel.
Yeah. So now things get a little bit hairy because he has meter, but it's not like Biakia wants to spend it.
Nice!
Oh,
that's the spacing
back.
that's the spacing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No cancel again! Alright, Giuseppe, we're gonna have to start mashing these.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to start mashing these.
There's 3 no cancels in a row on Tornado.
Yeah, again, just like that, I would like to see, oh, there we go, nice charged overhead, IC5, or excuse me, IC3C. I would like to see Wish maybe doing like dash float jump over, you know, to test and see if Giuseppe is willing to anti-air properly.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow. Wait, nice block, but he shielded the web hit and not the spike follow up. If he shielded the spike follow up, he would have got a punch. But he shielded one.
Alright, so
50-50, nice block.
yeah, there we go. So Giuseppe has been blocking low on all of the mix-ups so far. Stand check. Oh no.
Fished it out. Combo, a follow Becca. Yeah, flat, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
No. That's the worst possible situation.
That is the worst. Yeah, that is exactly. Now you're in the last round with no meter. Honestly, if you lose that round, it's kind of whatever. Because he has a life lead anyway. You know, it's okay to lose that round because you have resources to the next round. Well, you would have if you don't say it. Oh my.
This is probably the unfortunate circumstance for Wish. Wish not willing to sit and wait.
Oh my.
Sometimes.
No, dead.
No, he'll have one more chance, I think.
He's dead.
Yeah, last hit.
Yeah.
So, I think if you voted throw, you might
I've gotten some channel points.
you might be looking forward to some channel points as Ethics Buster goes up one.
Oh, definitely throw.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Good
very
throw.
good.
That was a fireball. Unfortunately, it came out as sword car.
Yep, that's not plus. Yep, yeah, that's not
That's
plus.
pretty minus.
Yeah, that's minus. Get that out of here. Overheads, yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it.
There you go. That's
Yeah, what
one.
do you-
Please overhead. Oh, didn't even need to. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
there we
good.
go.
We're back.
Okay. But yep, let it do the work for you.
Woo!
Back throw, yep.
Yeah, nice multiple
Triple
overheads. Yeah, nice multiple overheads.
It's really messed up because if you are preparing to shield that, you can still just do JA, and with that,
Nice.
break you, heavy machine gun.
Yeah, very, especially at that 660 range, Wish has to be very careful about throwing wind. That is the one spot where throwing wind is that low to the ground, and especially at that mid ranges. Nice tech! Gets the cycle too.
So I'd like to see maybe 214B to get him out of that scenario. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, nice. Okay, caught him with the frame trap. ATG gets a sword car. Puts him in the corner.
Yeah.
Tried it. Definitely presence of mind was there, but not enough.
Okay. So Giuseppe's green shield meant that. Oh no. Although I don't think that was so minus that he couldn't block that actually.
Oh god, yeah, that's plus. That setup is plus. Can't match that.
Not a whole lot of damage here. I think you have 1 or 2 guesses.
One throw. No, one throw is
Yeah.
that's it. One throw or one hit doesn't matter. Yep, he's done. And Giuseppe is on match point, which has to
One
win
set
this.
point.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
That wasn't TRM. That was just gold. I was gonna say appreciate
DP? Oh no, preemptive shielding getting Wish into trouble. And Giuseppe is back at 200 meters.
He's gonna spend some for 20k. He's gonna get the next cycle. Wow!
Oh, we definitely saw 623A start to come out. There we go. I wanted to see him go for the overhead option. Set it up one more time? No. Oh my goodness.
Cycle. Yeah, he has to spend meter to keep it safe.
Oh no, not a whole lot of resources. Now you're getting
Yeah, going for
But it's actually, it's not that bad, yeah. The back throw. Oh, but he has no meter now. So you have time for one set. What are you gonna do?
No, that was a bad CS.
Yeah, very bad CS.
Okay, good tech though. Okay, backs up. Yeah, play neutral. Just back. Okay, we're going in.
Oh, there we go. Sword car. There
Yeah,
it
okay,
is.
yeah. Wish is like, I do not want to throw this. I don't want to get hit by some backwards hitbox shenanigans when I extend my hitbox forward. I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just throw, I'm gonna just thrust my sword into his back and kill him. Whatever.
And if he got hit, that's a lot of damage too. So that was a smart option choice from Wish. Okay.
I'm really liking Wish's pressure options here. Facing out to set TK win out of like 2B, 2C win is very good. Definitely, watching who she got play. Definitely, like I can tell that
If there's one thing that I think, there we go. I even got the shield there. If there's one thing that I would like him to do, as I mentioned before, go ahead and let your fireball do the work for you. You know, you can change up your timing, so you don't have to do immediate throw. Yep.
No!
Again, caught him stand teching, just like that.
Call out the stand tag and run up TK win. It's like
There we go.
Super delayed.
And now it's Wish who is on set point. Are we going to see Giuseppe fall at 4th place? We saw 2B beating 2B.
Uh-oh, 5A.
5A, nice.
10,000 damage incoming.
Set up for sure if he wants it. No, he wants the corner.
Too far from the corner, so he's gonna opt for meter for corner. Wish gets caught on wake up. Oh no.
Yeah, yet again.
Making Biak's life easy.
Please don't BO. If you're gonna do anything, just TP and get it over with. You still have
Nice ball!
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that wait, that's nice.
That's very good. Maybe a bit expensive, but the meaty still hits. Never mind.
Nice back dash on the over. Nice 3C!
Oh my goodness, what a time. So we should be able to set up a scenario here.
50-50.
Okay. Overhead. Okay. This won't kill, but he can set up one more scenario for the game.
Throw won't kill. No, throw will kill now.
No, throw will definitely kill. It's okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. He almost got it. No!
Oh my god. 5-8. What a dash throw. And Wish does not have a whole lot of meter right here. Oh my god. Very good juggling, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. He's a little high, yeah.
There we go.
Nice punish.
Okay. Just wait. There you go. Okay, so Wish did not take a whole lot of damage. CS. No, he tried to AD. It didn't work. Oh my goodness. Yeah, setup time. One.
It only takes
two.
one. It only takes one mistake.
Please don't VO. Please don't VO. Okay, he stood up but he crouched. Yeah. So you have one chance. Unless you.
Yeah,
Okay.
one chance.
Yeah,
If he built 200, it would.
It's over.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the throw. Oh, Wish was so close.
Where's Wake Up Reversal Sweep?
Yeah, wake up reversal sweep. Or wake up DP.
The man at Evo did it.
Yep.
Grants with the game on the line.
That man, even though he lived for a little longer, ended up with 2nd place.
True.
Although in this case, it looks like Wish will end up at 4th, unfortunately. Man, I have to think, like, that setup that he had, I think, in round 2. Yeah, that setup in round 2, if he would have somehow managed to make that work, you know, we're looking at his victory.
how it is when the matches are so close. It's a game of like margins. It's like really, if players are equally skill level, like one interaction can swing the momentum like immediately 180 degrees. So you mean you talk about it all the time. But yeah, it's one interaction, one good match, one good tech here or there goes like a really long way, especially at the right time in the cycle or right time in the game state, right?
Yeah, we definitely have seen Giuseppe's tendency to stand tech at times. It got him into trouble where Wish ended up doing Fireball dash up A Fireball, or Fireball, B Fireball dash up A Fireball and throw timing. And I think that it was entirely possible for Wish to go to that well one more time and see what would happen. But again, you know, hindsight is 2020. And we're in 2021 now, in losers finals between Havard and Giuseppe. I think we kind of joked about my thoughts on Yuzu versus Akatsuki, but this supersedes my hatred as far as matchups go. I cannot stand this matchup. It's really, really annoying. The margin of error for Akatsuki is extremely small because all of your work could be done the moment you get hit by 5A. And it is extremely likely for you to get hit by 5A. Empty jump low from Havard here, but unfortunately no pickup.
He needs to be really careful with those A toss and 2As. I mean, I know he likes that option, but you know, Biakia 5A fuzzy smash king, you get hit by that, you're gonna look like a fool. And he does it again.
Yeah, even those 2C 2A whips, I think, are a little dangerous. Okay.
Nice. Oh, he doesn't
No pickup. So that position actually probably wasn't that bad against Akatsuki. He should early.
Nice shield, but terrible.
Yep. Havard, I think, has shown throughout the night that he's a little bit too antsy with his CS usage. It's easy to understand why, though. Akatsuki has a difficult time attempting to get in, so you want to get in as fast as possible. Overhead. Nice.
Oh, empty land throw. 17 seconds. No, that is not the play. Now this is.
It's losable, but it's very difficult to lose here.
CS?
60?
Yep. Yeah. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter what he picked. He's dead anyway. But yeah, so, I mean, going on that point, like, going for a throw there is not the move.
Yeah.
There's 19 seconds on the clock. You have a ton of meter. You know, you're probably gonna get the cycle. Like, you could just, your Akatsuki, you have your opponent, you could just string your opponent constantly, keep your opponent in the corner, and then just back up the life. If you go for throw and it gets tech and you give your opponent their turn, the round is now losable.
Yeah. Okay, set up. Not a whole lot on this though. So just Giuseppe decides to wait.
Does Giuseppe know that he's not supposed to put the DK top B web? Like he's supposed to put it, and he's not supposed to use the ground web?
Yeah, he's supposed to put it slightly higher than.
Yeah, he's supposed to do two. Yeah, he's supposed to do 2 webs, and he's supposed to put the top web higher, so it's supposed to be a C web, and then the far web can be the same. But 3 web setup is standard 3 web setup is actually bad with Crush.
Yep, because of crouch and jump parry.
Yeah.
And yet, Havard decided to uppercut. Again, it's not too bad, because if you're betting against dash throw or, 2B, that is the thing that will defeat both of those.
But I know Big Black and a lot of other, like... nice! Nah! If he canceled that into the Tatsu, probably a low crush, to be honest. But he just got hit raw.
Well, it entirely depends. Again, Tatsu does not low crush until it's active, so it's entirely possible for it to get hit before it can do something. Yeah, force function. End of the cycle, force function. I'm trying to win the game right now, So Giuseppe kind of with a quick one. Havard, a believer in going back to character select, but I guess he felt like he didn't need to do that this time.
Wow, I'll start dash C.
That's not a terrible option.
Nice. Nah. Okay, you got to throw anyway, but if you fell with buttons, full punish.
Yep.
Nice play for grid.
There we go. Pop the poke out. Dash. Yeah, this is going to be a dash out attempt, but he wasn't quite close enough.
Nice combo. A lot of damage. Oh my god, that was scary.
Yeah, that was scary, but it still ended up working out for him.
Giuseppe has to dash block.
Ooh.
Dash, there you go. He has to dash block out of the fun. You have to dash block the fireballs, shield the fireballs. If you're, wow, he's wide. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yay! There you go.
Yeah, Ethics Buster definitely with his deer in the headlights impression.
I think like Giuseppe would really benefit from learning fuzzy mash timing because he plays the character with like the best reward off of the fuzzy mash.
Yeah, and Fuzzy Mash 5A sometimes also just randomly anti-airs, so it definitely stops the empty jump low if you are ready for it.
Nice!
That was a good answer there.
Almost lost the cycle. But we secured it.
Yeah. Even that is actually a little bit difficult to do. 5B? Okay. 5B I think
5B or 3C.
Yeah,
5B or 3C. Nice!
Shout outs to Far 5C. Fantastic. People might know that I quite love. There we go. Let's cancel. People might know that I quite love that move. Akatsuki's Far 5C. It is.
Wow, he tried to press 3C. He got 3C by
accident. Yeah. People may or may not know that I can't stand Akatsuki's Far 5C. I think it sucks, but it almost put in the work. Excuse me, it almost put in the work there.
Alright, let's round start this time.
Ooh, nice jump.
Wow, this salt over the fireball that you see is back walk 60, yep, counter hit 60 speed, full combo time. And he gets the full cycle, so there's going to be a CLR top web at the end of it. There it is.
Yep. Stalled attack back, very good. Uh-oh. Side switch, yep. Yeah, he went with the quick knockdown. Fuzzy Mash 5A, the classic. So what sort of set are we going to see this time? 1, 2. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this one's very annoying for him. Yeah, this one's the this is also equally as annoying. It's a little bit of a variation. Yep. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you have to slight walk. That's probably the best answer. Dash block is kind of annoying, but 6C clips the walk back, and this should be the round with no meter. Yep. Yeah. So. On one hand, oh my goodness. On one hand, the round start in this matchup isn't that bad for Akatsuki, but I think fundamental play from Biakia is just to slightly walk back. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. Okay, combo time.
Yep. Probably gonna see a side switch here. Oh, this is not bad at all.
Nice green, nice green shield. I was about to say nice green shield bait whiff, and then he hits it. That would have been the cycle for Giuseppe too. Unfortunate.
Oh.
He's out.
Yeah. If you jump forward after air throw, you can back tech, and it will take you out of the corner.
Oh my!
Ooh. Oh no.
That's a good starter too.
Yeah.
One more Eureka web. You have to do a deep whoa. Okay.
He went with the wall that time. Yeah. That one's actually still pretty awkward for Akatsuki too. Just because like you can dash block into the webs, but like from that position with CS, we already know that Giuseppe likes to, use force function in those scenarios. He can actually assault while you're dealing with the two webs right there and trying to block those. If you try to jump, he can anti-airs. It's you know, the wall of webs is also difficult for Akatsuki to deal with too.
Oh, reset. Box the overhead.
Tries to get the overhead that
That
time.
overhead too. Nice. Anti-air. Or shield. Yeah, that works too. Either one. Doesn't matter. Oh, that web was there. It's gonna mess with the combo. Okay, yeah. Oh, wrong force function. No CS needed. You're not gonna block it. Why would you block this? I don't have CS.
Oh, tried to dash, but the ground web actually put him in block stun before throw was able. There we go. Probably another side switch. Yep. I feel like Havard almost has to put some meter on this one. Yep. That'll carry him to the cycle.
Okay.
EP.
No! He messed up.
Yeah.
Dead.
この程度じゃセカンドクローズディバイド行くよ
Six.
いやいや
I would like to, you know, if these were fuzzy mashes and not throw OS attempts, Giuseppe would be, in such a stronger position than he already is. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Okay, there we go. Yes, extend her box of 2v. Yeah. Whips an assault on when gets press button on button, gets countered by 2v. Drops the combo, that's a punish! Yes.
So Havard still has a bunch of meters to use. Oh, that was a pretty big combo right there. So what are you gonna do with all this meter?
Oh,
You are not
nice.
going to do anything.
And,
having machine gun.
he's not dead actually. No, he's not dead. Oh, actually, now he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's dead now.
So this
He
is
doesn't
what,
die, he probably-
37? 34. Still enough, 700.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
well, that's 3-1 for Giuseppe, and they will be fighting Cal for the run back.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's good stuff to Havard for third, probably taking home some amount of money. I'm not sure what the prize, you know.
I'd have
the
to imagine it's
deviation.
probably 60, 30, 10, so he'll take home about $10 or something like that.
Yeah, I'll have to remember
Alright.
what it is.
Alright.
However, it's a little unfortunate. The kind of curse of that matchup is because, again, Akatsuki's further range options are a little bit weak. There's either Fireball, which is shielded, or Tatsu, which is, you know, shielded or blocked or whatever. So you either dash in and you're susceptible to fuzzy mash, or, you know, you are pushing yourself out and giving opponents more opportunities to shield and interrupt you, you know, when you do have to come in. Just like we saw with Giuseppe really just reversing the Tatsu that was out a little bit too far. Havard probably spaced it so the overhead would hit, but, you know, if it doesn't hit you in those first 9 frames, you still have a lot of time before a hitbox will actually hit you. It's unfortunate.
Here we go. We're just gonna need our spectator and streamer to
Hold on.
fast.
Before I do that, I got a few more ads I forgot about before.
Mhm.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta refresh them. There's a few things that like the Central Illinois people are doing, and they're not showing up. Cool. Let me make sure they're in here. Yeah, there's they're called the Downtown Beatdowns Online, hosted by Central Illinois FGC. It's just discord.gg/CIFGC. They're running Power Rangers on the 8th, and they're running JoJo's on the 11th. So go check them out whenever. If you are interested in playing those games, they are open to all NA per rollback, whatnot. So just wanted to give them a quick shout out.
Yep. So yeah, shout outs to them, and we are going to go into our grand final set. We have Kyle Defenstrator on player 1 side in winners final, or the winner side of grand finals. Giuseppe will be fighting to try to win 2 sets to become our tournament champion. So who's going to get the greater cut of our big Matcherino pot tonight?
And this matchup is all about patience and time, and life is very important. I mean, Giuseppe was definitely showing a lot of patience, but there it is, 616, it landed, but he didn't convert. He has to be able to convert these.
Yeah.
It's the few chances you get as Biakia, you cannot lose them. Whoa! Rossi teleport low. Can't do it.
So Cal coming out the gate pretty aggressive, trying to, I think, speed run Giuseppe as fast as possible before he's able to adapt. Cycle to Giuseppe.
Oh,
yeah.
that could have been real scary. That was like teleport.
Yeah. Okay, concentrate. Oh. Cycle's in a really good spot for Giuseppe. The dash actually threatened Cal away from concentrating.
You really have to react to these teleports with 5 years or something. Like, these raw teleports cannot go unpressed. Like, you have to be able to react to something. Wow,
easier said than done sometimes.
Harder on that play for sure. It's like, oh, got him!
The Vanguard. This isn't a whole lot of damage though.
One set overhead!
Oh, it's time. And I think we could see why Cal wanted to speed run Giuseppe as fast as possible, because the roles were quickly reversed and Giuseppe is up around.
If it was 2B or something, would have worked. Not 2A. 5A probably would have worked. 2B stinky gun. Biakia's worst one. I'm not even kidding. It's actually yep. Got Adrian. He needs to get out of the corner though. Yep, teleport. The raw teleport was kind of obvious. Nice.
There we
nice
go.
swap. Full combo. One more 60 Rekka, and he gets the full into the corner web setup. 3.
Okay, TRM?
Oh,
yeah,
TRM. Got him. Oh no, he messed up the Rekka. Overhead again. Grip break.
Still has the web behind him, so he could go with a modified setup if he would like.
Yeah, he's just gonna JTC over or jump over, yep. What?
Stand tech.
What?
Yeah. Cal being very active on defense.
That is not the defensive option there.
Yeah, stand tech definitely not the answer, I think. In, I want to say 8 out of 10 cases, probably.
I would say 10 out of 10 cases. That is not the play there. Alright, holding one AD is not a bad idea versus user zoning because there's no overhead from that range. So, you know. Well, which is obviously like, if she like no cancels and assaults, then that's the play, which is what I used to do when I played. Up, yep, low crush. You're pressing lows, and you up back don't succeed.
Oh yeah, you have to shield very, very late if you want any chance of.
Yeah, and even then, uses 5 frame, you're 6 frame. So if you shield it and it becomes 0, I mean, she still wins. You have to match throw.
Oh,
nice jump over,
very
good.
Yeah.
I don't know if Giuseppe like listens to our commentary or something, but he's definitely making the adaptations that we talked about, in the winners final set. He's jumping more, he's capitalizing more, he's definitely willing to assault and 6C more, and it's I think it's paying off. As he is up 1-0, but now making good round start here.
Yeah, that's an important tempo change that I feel like Cal does a lot. If he has sensed that you have gotten really frustrated at chasing him, he will just kind of change it up and run up and throw you. It was good to take the first cycle, but he's in trouble now.
Is he gonna? Oh, he's gonna give him the cycle. What?
Yaitrin? Maybe?
Yeah, EX Yai, yeah.
Did he try to Yaitrin out initially?
I don't know, but teleport is not fast enough. You're not gonna teleport before you're on anyway.
Yeah, that was high counter, so it probably was teleport that got caught.
Lost frames, doesn't get bite. Oh, TRM, he's dead. Dead with meter.
So,
nice.
CEO is probably the answer, but...
One hit ends the game, too, on Cal's end. You see it? He's gonna go this
Giuseppe, yeah. Oh, if Giuseppe would have waited, he would have been fine.
Yep.
He was guaranteed to get the second to last cycle, and if Biakia hit him, that was the round right there.
Yeah, that was the second to... Definitely should have waited for the cycle before throwing something out. Nice dash block. Doesn't get the punish though, or takes his turn, but gets a counter hit 6C. No, he messed up, but it doesn't matter. Counter hit 2C.
Into a safe drop.
Yeah, Cal is making Giuseppe's life real easy. Mashing on Biakia's overhead. He said. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Punish? No.
I don't think that was a true
think
list.
so.
Yeah. I think Cal just wasn't ready. Maybe he stood up afterwards.
Maybe try to jump. Maybe try to jump or something. I don't know. But he got clipped. Oh, this web setup is so annoying.
Yeah,
Oh
very
my
annoying.
god, this is so annoying.
So if he gets thrown, does he get thrown into the? Oh, there we go.
No,
Oh.
no. If he gets thrown, there's no combo there. But that one's just I have the life lead. What are you gonna do there? I'm pretty sure there's no combo there.
Put up the wall.
Got him.
Ooh.
I wouldn't imagine he went. Okay, he does. Oh no, he didn't count his bounces. Plus frames, block, falling jump B, no shield, so he can't press anything there. And he gets frame trap.
So kind of in
CLR web. Yep.
Yeah. Nice throw. Kind of in contrast to the first set, and even the set against Havard, Cal, I want to say,
He's gotta count his bounces.
there we go.
Oh, Giuseppe smells blood in the water. This is the most aggressive I've ever seen
Dash
him
ball.
all round.
Yeah.
He's running in. But Cal's like, alright, thank you. I'm gonna be all safe. Oh no, this is how it all begins.
You certainly spend it here, I think, right?
Yeah, you start. Oh,
Walk back, yeah, try to lift punish
nice.
that.
Okay, nice patience. Oh, he would have teched that throw, actually. His 3-cat would have teched that throw. Had Cal not messed up.
Ah, there's the stand tech, but no pick up on that either. There it is. Okay,
Not gonna
so this
kill
is
you.
not gonna kill you.
Yeah, and the life lead is still in Giuseppe's hands. But the cycle plus 3. TRM doesn't get it.
CS,
No.
you have to CS, you have to CS. You have to CS here. Oh, he gave up the cycle.
Cal had
And
the guard.
Biakia, yeah. You
Yeah,
almost
that's it.
certainly, yeah.
Cal had the guard thrust in there. Like, Cal had to guard thrust Giuseppe back into the corner. 100%.
He had to do it early too. Because even if you do it late, Giuseppe just no techs and that
That's the
eats
cycle.
more time. Yeah.
Yeah, he has to just, he had to guard thrust him back. It's like Street Fighter, right? You gotta be whatever the thing
B
is.
shift, alpha counter. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta V
Totally.
reversal them back into the corner for pressure.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, fuzzy jump. Interesting fuzzy jump against Biakia of all characters. But he called out the low.
Flip, no confirm though.
So Biakia
Minus.
can wait. Yeah, there we go. Ooh.
Nice reaction! Oh my god, he's going for the ace hockey combo instead of this 2C.
Oh my
Almost got
goodness.
whip punished.
Yeah, very.
Had Giuseppe been on it, that's an easy whip punish to be honest. Like Yuzuriha is so bad on whip.
Interesting that Giuseppe decided not to spend any meter.
Okay. Whoa, stand to oh, this is a nice block.
Okay.
Oh my,
Tried to TRM, but got shielded out. Yuzu, I'm pretty sure, does not really have enough time here. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, in that situation, even if Cal gets the throw, Cal has to purposely not do the combo. Because if Cal does the combo, he actually...
Takes way too long.
Yeah,
Oh
it takes like
my
7
goodness.
seconds.
Safe drop into falling reset. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, not there in time to throw, but still has a lot of control.
Nice tech.
Ooh.
Nice tech!
That was a very preemptive tech from Cal too.
Oh my god. Plus,
5B definitely could have ruined a couple things from Cal.
yup, fuzzy 5A. That's a punish. You're too low to press the button anyway.
So we're getting
The assault
we're getting very close to a reset here. 2 web set.
So annoying.
Yep, we're just gonna wait.
I have the life lead. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna lose the cycle. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, it's still crouching. He was too slow. Okay, Cal, you have to make a play.
Oh my! No! When you have such a life lead, you honestly just want to take the throws. Like actually.
Yeah, you actually take the throw. You take the throw here. Don't give up anything silly.
Okay. Every single time you OS, you nice.
You're putting yourself at risk.
Yeah, every single time you OS versus Yuzu, you potentially eat like 3k plus. When you could just eat like 1.8k and the combo takes like 8 seconds.
Yep. Wise words from Ghostada. Those at home, if you're worried about Yuzu, definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah, just look at your HP and look at the time, and then just count how many throws you can take, and then just like look at the time, and every single throw combo takes like 8 seconds, and just keep doing it. Just like oh, I can take 4 throws, sick. Why would I OS? You flicker 1 AD shield versus Yuzu, and then she gets grid break jump 2C, you eat 4k. And you're like, oh, now I can't eat a throw because I died.
You can't eat a throw, and if she somehow manages to take the life lead, it's over, basically.
Yeah. So that's why the life lead is like Yuzu's most important friend, and time. Life lead and time is everything for Yuzu. Got him. Can't run away.
Yep.
Oh, a lot.
Force function, the classic.
And I will tell you, I know that was not blocked up.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So Giuseppe really kind of running away with it. Oh.
That's not force function. Yup, called there.
So fresh off the reset, Giuseppe takes a very fast round relative to, Yuzu Biakia, of course.
Giuseppe is like, you can see it. What the hell?
I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, you can see it in both players' play. Cal is incredibly like, he's on edge, he doesn't know what to do, and Giuseppe's feeling it. This is the most confident I've seen Giuseppe all like set versus Yuzu. He's just going in. He's just, I don't care. I smell blood in the water. You're not doing anything. I'm in there. Yup, that's it.
Gear, yeah. That situation is really dangerous for Yuzu too. She almost certainly has to like correctly tech it. Like if you Yaiche her in, you're probably going to die. If you VO, you're probably going to die. If you mash, you're absolutely dead. So it's like, man, it's a hard tech to have to get.
And Cal is feeling the pressure as his game plan of that first game and the reset and the first set was not working. So now he's feel pressure to run in, right? Because he needs to. It is important for Yuzu to get aggressive to get the life lead early in the game because she doesn't want to get hit at even life at 30 seconds on the clock because she just loses.
Yep.
So she has a sizable life lead, 50% life lead. It's pretty good for 60 seconds. She just needs to hold on to this for the rest of the game.
Yep. We saw with JB in an expected shielded slash situation that ended up winning Cal the cycle, and that was a very smart play. So now the situation gets a little hairy.
I mean, Cal's win condition is pretty much set. Like, he has it. He has 35 seconds left on the clock, full life. Uh-oh. Okay, he's still good.
Then,
he's still running.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, win condition is still here. I think Giuseppe does not have enough time.
Yeah, Giuseppe has no time. His best bet is to win the cycle and cash it in from here. I would just press the D button immediately and get 200 meter for the next round. He has to.
Yeah, I agree.
No time. 200 meter. CS, please.
CS, please. There we go.
Thank
Wait.
You. Yeah, we're good.
There we go. He knew.
No!
No! And then no, don't run at him. You literally have no reason to do. CS? Yeah, there you go. You get a little bit back.
Yeah, we go. Yeah, we got a little bit back.
Jeez.
I forgot the the war book or whatever. You lose the battle, but you win the war or something. Yeah, whatever that.
Yeah. I just call it punting. You take the field position, just like in football.
True.
Oh my god.
Shield.
That held shield was very dangerous.
That's my nice all, but it's shielded. Okay, Cal's looking more in control now. He's definitely back in it. Oh my lord, that's
stand tag. Yeah, that CS was probably not the best CS either.
Yeah, it's kind of hard though for Biakia to use CS in this matchup in neutral. And he gets Kellen. No dash B, but he gets a 2A. He's gonna do a nice and easy combo. Gonna spend meter for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 seconds with 50% life lead. Win condition secured. Never mind, got overheaded. Losable.
Yeah, definitely losable now. So we're gonna wrap him up. I think one hit will give Biakia the life lead. One important hit.
Yeah, one hit or one throw, it doesn't matter which one he gets. He gets the life lead. If he gets it right now, it's actually over for Cal. And Cal won.
Wait, no, not. No, Cal won, I think.
Yeah, Cal.
But he doesn't do anything really. Actually, no. Cal.
If he guard thrusts, it's over. Okay, or yeah, that or that. Either one doesn't matter. Yeah,
All right.
I mean, he has the last cycle of the game, so Giuseppe can't frame trap him or he gets IW'd. And even if Cal wanted, he could just block for 1 or 2 more seconds and then just guard thrust to C normal, and then he just sends him full screen and then, yeah, bye.
Yep. Then slash. Doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, no. But Giuseppe definitely had to push the envelope faster there. Yep, can't do that. I'm just gonna up back up to C. I'm gonna low press that every time. You have to be willing to call the up back out and just dash DC. Lamp does it all the time. He knows it's a terrible risk to take, but if you're not willing to take it, then he usually just gets all the free range.
Yep. Definitely make sure you use your mids. Don't use your lows. Well, your mids and your higher hitting attacks.
Nice. That's the cycle. Gets clipped. That's
Oh no, yeah, that's it. So he was
Now-
positioned well to potentially 6-6 the recovery of that, but he just got bonked at the tip.
Oh!
But
That
we
was
slide right in. Baseball
ill-advised
season
bounce.
is
Ill-advised bounce start. 6-6 versus Yuzu is super. Yeah.
we
Probably
just
not
talked
the best.
about we just talked about the jump slash. Okay, still has the web behind.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, 6-6 is incredibly bad on with. It's like 40 to 50. And this is all Giuseppe needs. Now he has a 60% life lead with 70-65 on the. And he messed up his web setup. Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, Giuseppe doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to do
yeah.
anything.
He's perfectly
Literally.
fine.
Literally nothing. Okay, or just kill him. There we go. Just kill him.
We just come in from downtown.
Yeah, just kill him.
So this is an important round here. Okay. Yeah, I like that
nice.
I like that Cal decided to take things slow there. That guaranteed him the first cycle. We're probably gonna put some meter on this. Yep. So just wait. Okay, so I'd like to see Cal maintain that position, but never mind, he got the whiff punish. Yeah, keeping this position right here. It's going to be really difficult for Giuseppe to kind of get himself out of here. And if you really want to, you can Yaichurin to give yourself some more pressure.
Oh, the whiff creature. Okay, it doesn't matter. He has enough blocks.
Yep.
Still maintains like, I mean, 45 seconds, 50% life lead for Cal. I mean, the time's only ticking. You have to get the hit soon. If he doesn't get the hit by 30 seconds, it's over.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's done.
Oh, not yet. Now, yeah. Now he's facing uphill. CS back step? No.
Yeah, no time.
Yeah, absolutely no time. This is game 3.
Doesn't matter. Just you just eat all the throws.
Yeah. You can eat that too. It's gonna
you gotta
take
eat
too
the
much
combo.
time.
Yeah, the combo's
He
gonna
has-
take way too long.
He
has to reset.
He has to reset right here. No.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Stay on the ground. That doesn't matter.
No, actually.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, he should have
that
just
was really close.
he should have stayed on the ground and then delayed wake up and then just held VO and then it wouldn't have mattered. But
Yep.
it still didn't matter. But yeah, a little scary at the end there. But yeah, I mean that's what we're all talking about here. Like as you guys can see, you know, for the 94 people out there, like this matchup is all about time and life. Like time and life is literally everything. This match, nothing else like pretty much matters. Like time and life matters the most in this matchup.
I do know that maybe fighting game players don't like heavy resource management, but when you're playing or forced to play the slow game, you definitely want to start thinking about things in those ways. So again, we are at what, 45 seconds. This is what, about 55% life lead. Well, it was before that hit.
Giuseppe can't, like, he can't afford to walk back when time's ticking down and he doesn't have life. He has to
Yeah,
rest.
there's
Like, while while getting the cycle is important, every single time you try to get a cycle, you let Yuzu win condition like, you know, like, okay, that tech was terrible, okay. I mean, the throw attempt was, and like, when you have the life lead as Yuzu, going for throws is like a real fast way to like throw the game.
Yeah, I agree. So, I feel like you probably didn't need to spin meter here, but it doesn't hurt.
Nice.
Yep, air to air. So Biakia does not have enough time anymore.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
This round is over.
This
you
round's
concentrate, and you have the cycle, so you get to run. Yep.
You actually should die on purpose so you don't give her meter.
That's true.
In my opinion. Because if you keep blocking stuff, you throw their meter.
Yep.
Nice 5C.
5C, but no pickup. And Cal is sitting on tournament point at this point. I think Giuseppe is just kind of getting frustrated.
Yeah, Giuseppe's getting real frustrated. I mean, rightfully so, but that's the matchup. That's just the matchup, and it's being played pretty correctly-ish. Giuseppe has to be willing to use 6 more and 3 dash up 3C. If you're not going to use dash up 3C, this is huge punish. And never mind.
Never mind, yeah. That actually was probably a killing punish.
Killing punish or like 90% life lead at 55 seconds left on the clock. That's just like, good luck. Don't get clipped once or you lose.
That was not the best CS you could have done. Yeah. This situation is almost done. And now it is done.
That's it.
Congratulations to Cal Defenstrator for winning Low Kick Online April 2021.
Yeah. It was definitely a good display of like life and zoning. Like that's just like textbook Yuzu in that matchup. Like it's like I got a life lead. I don't care. Like I'm running the whole game. I will say that if Giuseppe is listening now or is gonna watch the VOD, you know, Lamp and Kure play a ton. It's not hard to find the VODs. You will see that very similar like interactions and the risks he takes to get his turn back or the hit, mainly run up 3C or dash block 3C, is very important against Yuzus who are just willing to, I'm just going to rebeat at -1 and then up back jump 6C. What are you going to do about it? You're Biakia. Well, Biakia says, I could just take a huge risk and run up 3C, which Lamp is willing to do, because if you don't, then you're never going to win.
Yep.
So it's very important.
Other bits of information, which are really, I think, bits of information that we've shared, because we got to see Cal through every set, you know, through every round of winners so far. You really just have to shield. Like, you have to sometimes force him, if he's going to up backslash and jump slash and all that stuff, just IC1, hit the D button a couple times. But the objective, while also seeking to gain grid, is to see what the response of the Yuzu player is. We saw it with Glacie, where I think honestly the difference between that set was her shielding and her not shielding. Havard, I think, had a couple drops, but there were times where he was too antsy trying to get in, even with the life lead. I think we saw it in game 4 of Winners Finals, where, you know, he was sitting at something like 60% life versus Cal's 40%, and he was trying to jump in at Yuzu. You had CS, you had the meter advantage, just wait, you know. She's going to have some difficulty getting in. You have to know and understand and embrace having to play the slow game to bleed her out of resources. But that's something for next time. Cal has made fantastic strides, you know, from winning the beginner tournament, what was that, like 2 or 3 months ago, to winning our low tick. Yeah,
it was like late December, I think.
Yeah, 4 or 5 months ago, probably.
And if I recall correctly, Cal was one of the Sagem players, like the players who play on Sagem's Discord. So he's definitely embraced playing in the community and grinding. And
I think Cal plays in the what's that? The WAST GG or whatever Discord too, with all those people.
Yep, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, lots of up and comers in there as well.
Yeah. But I'm excited to see how Cal is going to do. Have we had a repeat champion in a while? I think
the only double champion, it's never been 2 in a row. It's Maybe Lotus did? I'm not sure. We've had, I think Spinach has won 2 and Lotus has won 2, then like Untold won 1 and Giuseppe won 1. No, Cow. I'll have to
Cal
go
won
look.
1. I believe that Duesta won 1 as well.
Oh,
So,
maybe. I got a negative to enter.
yeah, well, he's, I think, kind of made himself scarce for a little bit in multiple things. He doesn't even play plus R like in tournaments, I don't think. He plays online, of course, but I don't think he plays in tournaments online. But in any case, I'm excited to see what the crew is going to do next time to prepare for Cal. We have given a lot of good advice. You know, you could ask me if you want to, you know, see the Akatsuki side of it, or you could, you know, talk to Gosada. He has a lot of experience on both sides of the matchup. He plays a strong Yuzu, plays a strong Biakia, and has a really high understanding of the matchup. So anybody seeking to learn more, you know, if Gosada is willing to have you, you should definitely poke him.
Poke. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm always down to talk about the game. I like talking about the game a lot. I play subs more nowadays though, but to deepen my understanding of the game, obviously. But yeah, this is yeah, all of this was fun. I think closing out, right? I think this was super fun, honestly. A lot of the big hitters weren't like here, unfortunately, but I mean, hey, whatever. You know, they're missing out on the money. You know, like if they don't want to compete, then they don't get the money. You know, they see the match Reno, and then maybe they'll enter next one, right?
Yep. I mean, or you can have future big hitters like Cal, you know, preparing themselves for, you know, if or when these other players come back, and they now have a new threat to have to deal with. It's kind of the cool cycle about people who take a break and people who continue. It's interesting, and as perhaps smaller locals and things are coming back offline, I'm interested to see further development from everybody. Yeah, I guess my sign-off message is, you know, I'm glad as always to be able to commentate stuff for the Midwest. You know, everybody's been putting on a lot of good showings with play, and of course with Bryce and our production team. Always glad to commentate with Gosada, and you know, love the Midwest. Shout outs to them. And that is it from me.
Yeah, I mean, I like watching Midwest. A lot of key players. I can tell that like the Midwest wants to improve, for sure. Because whenever I like say advice, I can tell like people like kind of listen to it and try to put it into play. Which is why I don't mind like commentating Midwest for sure. So yeah, I really enjoy commentating them. It would be also a lot of fun because a lot of my favorite players are in the Midwest too. You know, Spinach would come, Lotus could play, etc., etc. That'd be a lot of fun to commentate too. So yeah, that's it.
Yep. You have anything to say, Bryce, before we sign off? Maybe one last ad roll.
Check out next Tuesday for the beginners. Yeah, we'll have it definitely. There's a few people that were in today, such as like Stopwatch and Ragnall, and was LDS entered in today? I'm not sure, but they're signed up for the beginners. So if you know anyone else that also like to get into this game, please let them know. This game goes on sale quite frequently, and you know, it's very easy to get into. There's tons of resources. The tutorial's really good. Access has been doing a sort of like helping beginners learn how to play the game by like Sammy Fish has been analyzing like a few more of the beginner friendly characters, I think, on like their stream, so you can check that out as well. But I got nothing else. You guys want to sign out? We can raid someone.
All right. Good evening. I mean, have a good evening, everyone. We're gonna be out of here.
Yep. Take care, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, that's it. Oh.